Yo, man. Hold on, yo. What's up? What's up, everybody? Let me do something real quick. Hold on. What's going on, man? 1 second, man. I'm gonna speak to everybody. One second here. You know I gotta get to it, and I will. I just gotta do something very important, and then I'll be ready to ride. All right. What we got? What we got going on, man? Gun loving grandpa, AAF, PWS, Smitty. My bad. What's up, my bad? My bad. Dia Blaze, what up? Zach, Ramsey, J, my main man. MK Joe, one in the chamber. T Ken, we know what it is. Rambo J, what's up, nephew? R. Scott, 48 Wink. You ladies deserve the floor. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Who we got? Big Fish, Little Boat. Tactical Skillionaire up in this joint, my man. Elijah. D357, what up? Evan Patterson, what's up, man? Long time. I'm glad you made it, man. Tyler Devil Rowe, my boy. Toy Smith, the life of the real Toy Smith. What up? Gun Girls ATL. I tell you what, Gun Girls ATL, I need you to DM me on IG real quick. Because I'm gonna have you chop it up with me tonight too. This ladies' night. Y'all know what it is. Nola Saint, what up? El Candel, Daniel Turner, what up? Them groceries, Coy, Tony Smith. Damn, we had 60 people already. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Who's that? Gilly Suit, what up, man? What's good? Sean, what's up? Rilla Chappelle, what's good? What's good? What's good? Loud Arms, man. If I'm missing y'all, speak to me again. Carbon Q, what are you doing in the chat? Carbon Q, you're gonna chop it up with me tonight too, okay? Who else we got, man? I just want to make sure I do not miss anybody. Cuzzo, Coy, what up? What's happening? Urban Second Gen, MK Joe, Rashid 215. GHG, thank you, brother. GHG Hustle, thank you, man. I can't say thank you enough for that big donation because it's my nephew right there, y'all. Tell me GHG. CW, L Candel. Hey, GHG, you get my text, though? You see that? You see what you causing out here? You got me out here with the big time. D. Frank, what up? Dia Blaze. Flower for the ladies. Man, boy, we got some dope ladies coming through to chop it up with me tonight. Jay Smith, Felicia E. What up? What's going on with you, Trauma Hawk? What's going on, man? We 75 strong. Wait till my girl Tangi hear this. She gonna be like, what? We had 77 people in the first 4 minutes. I didn't know how many likes we got though. Big Dre, my partner, Black Poindexter, my main man, what's up? Juice, my Chicago brother. Man, we up in here deep tonight. So look, y'all, because the ladies, they coming, but it take ladies a long time to get dressed. They have to do all types of weird stuff. I'm not trying to, because I'm not going to win tonight. No matter what I say, tonight, I'm out of there. Okay, so I'm not here to try to win. I'm here to support. But let me say this. I wanted to do this because one time, a couple months back or so, Miss Black, my Black is beautiful. What's up, sweetheart? How are you? Kenny Blackman, KB, what's up? Jose. So I had a live where I let my homegirl Yoki host the live, right? And somehow as the night went on, it organically turned into a ladies' night. 32 Icon came by. We had some other ladies come in, and we chopped it up a little bit. But ever since that moment, I've always thought that I should dedicate a night, or we'll make it ladies' night, because I think it's so important that we have powerful women in 2A community, right? And the weird thing is, not only powerful women, but these are smart women, beautiful women. They dope. They good people, and people need to know that, right? And believe it or not, they go through a lot, man. They go through a lot more than us fellas. So I kind of want to chop it up about that tonight, man. Like, if you guys got any questions, as these ladies check in, when they do get here, y'all got any questions, start asking them now. Like, let's just start getting them in the chat. Let's keep them busy while they're here. We don't want to bore them. We want to laugh. We want to ask questions. I'm gonna ask some serious questions myself. So you guys feel free to ask questions. Each one of them are super duper dope. And it's not only, so I got Yoki. Y'all saw the thumbnail or whatever, and I talked about it. I got Yoki. I got 32 Icon. I got Tactical Tangerine. Me and Tactical Tangerine did one of the dopest lives not even a week ago. And it was crazy. She's a fool. But on top of that, she's smart. She's dope. She's straight to the point. There was no way I wouldn't bring her back. And she's on her way. She blowing up right now. But most of you guys were here. You saw that for yourself. So she was nice enough to come back. I'm always grateful in this thing because I'm still a smaller channel. But I promise y'all, when I reached out to each one of them individually, not only did they all tell me yes, I'm not showing out, I'm just telling y'all the truth. Not only did they all say yes, they all got right back to me, and they just do it on the strength because they see that my energy is genuine toward them, their energy genuine toward me, so we just making it happen, all right? Damn, I can't wait no longer. There's 93 people in here. Shout out every damn body. Hey, Zach, how many likes I got? How many likes I got? Now, the biggest live was about 130 people, I think, at one point. We finna top that tonight. We're going for 200. 200. Anybody know I spell 100? 200. B got choppers. What up, Traker? Traker, I'm gonna bring Traker in here tonight too, man. This is Traker not even on YouTube, but she's definitely a dope part of the 2A community. She's something else. I like Traker a lot. Hunden. It can't be no N on the back of it, girl. Gun Girls Atlanta. You know that. Thank you, my black is beautiful. You are beautiful. Thank you. Can we get those likes up? Everybody hit the like button for me. Nick Calderon, what up? I see one of my sisters here already, boy. We don't get it chopping up. She already here. I wish y'all gonna see her in a minute, but I'm gonna go ahead and bust her out. She looking like a Fashion Nova model tonight, boy. She got on like a $2,000 hat. She killing them, G. I'm telling you. Alana, what up? I know she brought gang through here because I'm seeing a lot of names that I ain't never seen before. So look, we're gonna get this party started. I'm sure I'm gonna bring my girl Tactical Tangerine on first, and Yoki will be here soon, and 32 Icon will be here soon. But we're gonna get this thing ready. I hope Tangy ready. We had 113. Let's go, man. Let's get to it. Yo, gang in this. What up?
You know, gang in the building. You talking about 130? We definitely about to pass that.
We about to shoot past it. 130 the record. 130 the record.
It's ladies' night too.
It's ladies' night. You got the drink in your hand. I'm loving the hat. This is my dog. Y'all don't understand.
I see it. I want it. Sometimes I grind till I own it. Hat.
Word up. That's what we own, man. So look. Thank you so much for coming back. First of all, let me get that out the way. Okay. Secondly, tonight is big for me. I'm excited. Not because I get to, talked to a bunch of pretty women at one time. You know, I a lot of jealous fellas out there right now.
As they should be.
They should be, absolutely. But for real, like, I'm excited about this because you guys are so inspiring to me. And this ain't no Hollywood talk. This is real. Because I'm talking about, as we watch each one of you all's videos, we could take something different from each one of you.
Absolutely.
Which to me is amazing. I think as we watch YouTube, and as we've been watching 32 Icon for a while, she's been, I mean, a staple in terms of female gun tubers, I'll call it, and and being African American as well, right? And that's powerful. And for a while, she was probably like our go-to if we were on YouTube watching and you were looking for females. So, which opened the doors for a lot of people to come after her, you know, like yourself, like, you know, Yoki's. Everybody came different with their own flavor. There's a lot of them out there. I think when we all first saw Yoki, we understood that it was okay to be sexy and have guns, right? I mean, honestly, like if you saw her, you knew she was a beautiful lady. You saw her shooting. Some people there was negative comments out there. There was positive comments out there. But as people got to watching her channel, got to see pretty much what she's about, you see that she's really everyday people like us. And she should never be ashamed to be a beautiful sister that's strapped up. Okay, that's just my belief. I'm watching yourself come along and really like tear this game up. You're doing it, and you're doing it with so much attitude, which is dope to me. It makes it hard. It makes it intimidating to a lot, especially some guys that may look at you and be like, "Dang, not only is she pretty, but you know she got them things, and she know how to use them. Like she's really about that. She training people like she really about that life, man. So that's just my little intro, okay? And I'm not gonna get deep into questions. I'm gonna let people talk until we get everybody in, because there's gonna be some questions I want to ask all of you guys. 32 Icon just said post a link, so let me do that. I'm gonna post it in the chat. Y'all, oh, never mind. Damn, she did that fast. I just heard her pop in. So let me get this right. B got choppers. Did I say what up? I hope I did. Caught you. I tried to catch you on guard. I tried to catch you not looking.
What up, though?
Man, listen. Thank you, first of all, for popping in. I want you to say what's up. Why you froze on me? I'm gonna need you to move.
She froze.
She just froze all the way. She just, what up, though? And just stop.
That's it, right? That's all we got. What up, though?
That's all I had to say tonight, y'all. That's it.
And that was enough. That was enough. Normalize what up.
She's back. What up?
Okay, so first of all, I'm not like, we have something going on with our towers, and for whatever reason, they go in and out. So I took it off the Wi-Fi, I put it on my data, but it's the towers. I can't do anything about it. So I apologize.
When you freeze, we'll wait patiently for you to come back.
We sure will.
Is that okay?
I appreciate it. But yo, what's going on, RGG? How you doing? Thank you for having me. And Tactical Tangerine.
32 Icon in the building.
Hold on. We got more though. It ain't over. This thing finna get hot. Wait a minute. Let me call down to Miami real quick. See what's happening down there. Damn.
I'm just a little fashionably late. I do apologize.
Okay, you saw how I stalled it. You saw how I was stalling.
Good job. You got my back.
But hold on. I got one more young lady I want to bring in, and then we're gonna.
It better be Santee. It better be Santee.
Santee's not in here yet. I haven't seen her. I don't know where.
What?
Don't do it to me. It ain't my fault. All I do is run the live and turn on the computer. That's it.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna do Santee like that? It better be. I can't believe it's not Santee.
Well, dang, I'm glad now I know what you can't believe. First of all, let me get everybody speaking to everybody. make the introduction formal, just in case we haven't done so. But let me get my friend in here. Treka.
Hey, what's up?
You are muted. So listen, let me introduce all the YouTube ladies to Treka. Treka's been in my live probably 2 or 3 times. She's super dope. She does training. She owns firearms. She knows her stuff. She's dope. So she's helped me out in these lives a lot. And definitely representing for the female 2A community. And it's great because she's not on YouTube. Treka, I got Yoki Stir Up, great friend of mine. I'm sure you've seen her videos somewhere. If you haven't, gotta go check her out because she's dope, and that's my girl.
All right.
Tactical Tangerine.
Yeah, I just watched her video like last week.
She's something else. Don't know what we're gonna do with her. 32 Icon.
No introduction needed. I've been watching her forever.
That's it.
Thank you. How are you?
Call her the legend. That's what I call her. So because she's been doing this, teaching us the game. She called me, cursed me out one night, told me I wasn't doing stuff right, get my stuff together. I did it. I listened to her. So that brings us here. All right, guys. And I want to thank each and every one of you for coming through. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get this party started by asking a really tough question to the ladies who are on YouTube. And then Treka, I'll pose this question to you to see what you're seeing in the regular world. Y'all. So to all 3 of you, and anybody can answer first. What is the biggest challenge you face being a female on YouTube in terms of scrutiny? Because I know all of you get a lot of positive feedback because I see that. I'm looking at that. But I know that there's like just scrutiny from being females, like negativity, typically from guys. Can we like, I guess, expound on that a little bit? Treka, I'll let you go. Well, no. You said you're not on YouTube. I'm sorry. Tangi, I'll let you go first.
Okay, well, hello, ladies. It's such a pleasure to be here with you all. I really do watch y'all channels. I'm really part of, well, Treka, it's a pleasure to meet you, but I really do be on y'all channels and y'all videos, so I really enjoy the content. And I just appreciate RWG for putting us together. For me, I don't know what my biggest complaint is because, like, it's just be coming from all types of directions. But I guess it's the fact that every day it feels like you got to prove yourself, or it feels like someone's questioning who you are. And it's always men, and it's always something stupid. Oh, what was it today? Today, let's talk about today. So today I got a comment. Why did I? Oh, in one of my older videos, I use live ammo. I'm very careful with my live ammo, but people think I'm supposed to use dummy rounds. They insist on it. He said it's very dangerous that I use live ammo and I point my firearm at the camera. And I'm like, okay, so if I shot, even if I had a negligent discharge right fucking now and I shot through the camera, would any of you get shot from it? I would just fuck up my house. Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stop talking to me. Don't say nothing. Don't watch it. I don't care. But it's just always something to say when it's just like, just enjoy the content. Don't enjoy it. Don't. But it's just the always nitpicking. It's just like, do you have ammo for all of those guns? I'm like, no, I just got these hoes in here. Like, they just in here. What? Like, what? So that's what I have issues with.
So you got to deal with some of the stupid questions.
It's so stupid.
32 Icon.
Same with Tangi. Wait, first of all, hello everyone. Hey RGG ladies. But to answer your question, it's the same with Tangi. Just stupid stuff. Like prime example, some of the things that women get that maybe men don't get. Like for example, like I have a proclivity to hats and hoodies. Like I just love a hat and hoodie. It don't got to be any particular weather. I just wear hats and hoodies. That's my stilo. So people would say, "Oh, are you wearing a hat because you didn't do your hair today?" Or do you have on a hoodie because why don't you leave your hair out? Do you go on to the same 2A channels that are hosted by men, and do you say, hey, do people ask you why you have on a hat? Why you didn't cut your hair today? Like little things like that people say that it's just like, first of all, what gives you the right to ask me anything like that, right? And it doesn't affect me because I'm still going to do me, but my thing is we get certain comments that men do not. Or I'll say this. One time I was in here and I'm a certified firearms instructor, blah, blah, blah. But I don't even say all that because I don't need to. But I was handling a firearm. And as you notice, I talk with my hands. Like Tangi said, if I have one in a chamber and it goes off, it only affects me and everyone else around me, right? So as I'm talking, the gun is in my hand and everywhere is a safe direction in here. So I'm talking, yada, 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 yada. And they're like, you shouldn't handle a firearm. You don't know what you're doing. This video was whack. And I'm like, but meanwhile, I've gone on other channels, men, by the way, and when they're saying this is the firearm, right? And this is the muzzle. They're putting their hand by the muzzle. They're gripping it. They're doing all this. And no one says a word about firearm safety. No one says a word. So it's like, it's just different rules for men and women. And again, a lot of the comments are ignorant. So I just keep it pushing. Like really, at this point, I'm past it. But in the beginning, I used to say, damn, what is all this about? But now I get it. That's just the way of the world.
Definitely. Yoke. What up, Yoke?
What's up, R-Double?
How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for coming. Your turn to answer. And I know this is going to be interesting because I done read some of your comments before. I'd be like, damn.
Well, I honestly take those comments as motivation because it ain't nothing you can say that's really going to ruffle anything on me, honestly. So I don't read them. You within the first 2-3 words, you can already know where it's going. And as soon as I get past that second, third word, and I already see that it's going to go left, and I just scroll on and don't even. I say, okay, well, that's how you feel. Well, check this one out. Make sure you tune into the next video. But I really don't, and all you ladies probably know, I mean, from the experiences that I already hear, believe me, I've heard it all. I've heard it all. I've seen it all. And because we are not men, we don't know how to do it properly. And I'm okay with that. If that's how you feel, hey, have at it. But hey, keep watching. Because I know you watching. I know you watching, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So I really, really take everything as a grain of salt. I don't let it bother me at all. And I had to learn that very, very early in my YouTube game. Very early. It's been, I may be knocking on like 7 months now. And my first, in the beginning, it was like, all right, come on now. This can't be it. But then you have to understand and realize that you have so many different personalities, so many different people, lunatics out there that don't have nothing better to do.
Facts.
But sit down. And I think what annoys me the most is the ones that making these type of comments have never even held a firearm in their life.
Tangi, you muted? Because you talking and I don't hear you.
I know, because I ain't trying to interrupt her, but I'm like, these are fucking facts. These are factuals right now. Right? Even touch the firearm. It's annoying. It's so annoying.
But that's just it. The best thing to do is just motivation. That's it. I get motivated off of every last one of them.
Okay. Well, first of all, shout out to all of y'all. Well, look, it's 158 people in here. This is the biggest live yet so far. So let me say that. If I just start smiling for no reason, that's what happened. So, Treka, you're not on YouTube.
Yes.
But you do work in a gun store as well, right? I mean,
yeah, I work in a range.
Oh, at a range, okay. And you're a trainer as well.
I am.
What's some of the weirdest stuff you've experienced from men? Basically,
like what I think Yoki, I think what she said as far as letting it roll off your back is probably the best thing that I've learned. It kind of toughens you up. I had a guy yesterday that I was training his sister. His sister's in the military, and she wanted some pointers. She deals with rifles all the time, and she wanted some pointers on her handgun. So we went through a couple things, and he was talking about her grouping. She was a little low. Her groupings were tight, like quarter size. But I just needed to shift her up a little bit. And so we worked on her groupings, and he asked me about his groupings. And I said, they're good. He was more centered, but they were spread out more, ballooned out a little more. And I said, we can practice some things to pull those in a little tighter. And his response back to me after he asked me how was my grouping, how was his groupings, because I didn't give him the response he wanted. His response to me was, "How are your groupings?" And so at that point in time, one of the guys came out of the corner and said, "Don't do it because she'll embarrass you." And I just stepped back and I said, "Not today, Playboy," and that was it, because he didn't want to. He don't want to set up that contest between he and I on with shooting, but. You get it all the time, and it wasn't a thing of me trying to prove. It was just she asked me, "How do I work on my pistol?" Because with her being in the military, the first thing they teach you, most likely, is that you use your pistol to get to your rifle. Okay. So your pistol is not your primary. Your rifle is your primary. And so for her, she wanted to be better at her pistol, so she had no problem asking for some assistance, and I had no problem giving it to her. But guys don't necessarily take the instruction as well. Especially coming from a female.
Yep,
I don't think. Can I say something?
It's y'all night. Go ahead. I don't got to say nothing about it.
When I tell you, I also think, and this is just, I don't know, I ain't been in the game long, but it feels like white women are not having these issues either. White men and white women are not dealing with the same things that we're dealing with.
Okay, I respect that. I respect that. I'm gonna ask a lighter question. What is each of you guys EDC? We'll start with you again, Tangi. Come on.
Mine
I don't
is
know why you're bringing up the drink.
Glock 43X is mine, and then
Glock
I interchanged it with the Ruger. I just got the Ruger Max, so I'm about to do a video on that. I'm super excited about that. So yeah.
Awesome. 32 icon. What's your EDC?
I have the MMP 2.0 compact with the Holosun 508T red dot and the TLR7A weapons mounted light.
That was so deep. That's dope. Yo, gang.
Well, I think that type of question should have been asked, what did you carry today? Because I don't have an EDC. I'm more of stand in the room and look around. Oh, this looks nice today. You know, I try not to isolate myself to any one specific firearm because you never know when you may need to pick up something that you're not used to, or you know that you frequent much. So I try to switch them up as much as possible. But today I did carry the 29, my Glock 29. So tomorrow maybe something different.
Yoki like this big.
Yeah.
You got 29?
Yes, that is, you know.
Shout out to Chief Fred for the donation. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. And that's a great statement he made too. Treka.
I have a 365, but I have a Olight light on it. I've changed out the guide rod, and I put upgraded the barrel and put a comp on it. So.
Okay. What's your lady's favorite rifle to shoot? I'm gonna keep these questions simple. I'm gonna get to some hard stuff. Don't worry, I got some.
Manual of arms with AK for me.
What AK?
I have a Meridian Defense, I think is what it's called. It's made in North Carolina, but I'm looking at a Geisley now. Is what I'm trying to find now.
Okay. Yoke. What's your favorite rifle?
I have a bolt action favorite, which is my Savage 6.5 Premore. And my favorite has to be my Palmetto State AK.
Girl.
Love it.
Okay. 32 icon.
I'm struggling to answer this because I have a few rifles that I'm shuffling through right now that I'm trying to figure out what would be my go-to. Right now, I'm looking at the spikes. I have a spikes lower and upper, and it's 12.5 inches. And I upgraded it, but I have a suppressor on it. So I'm shuffling through a few of them. But the only problem is I noticed that when I shoot my suppressor, there's a lot of blowback and gas. And so I don't like that. And so I'm debating on whether I want to suppress it or not, or just keep it with the muzzle. And I know that you can buy a charging handle that accommodates that, but it actually doesn't. I still get all that blowback. So I'm shuffling through it. I'm not there yet.
Okay. Thank you, Big Dre, for the donation, my brother. I appreciate that. Tangi, what up? Talk to me.
What was the question?
What's your favorite rifle to shoot? What long gun you out there
like
entertaining the most?
My favorite rifle to shoot is, I love my Zev. I have a Zev, which is an AR-15. I'm an AR-15. I'm not an AK person, so that's not my
next question too.
That's not really my ministry. I do have AKs, but that's not my ministry. So I would say my Honey Badger, which is a 300 Blackout. I love that.
Angie frozen.
I love the Zev when chambered 5.56. Can you hear me?
I hear you now. You were freezing a little bit.
Cool. Yeah, chambered in 5.56. And then, the MPX too. I love the MPX. That's my favorite as well. So, and I recently shot the MPX on full auto, and that changed everything. It's like I got to get my FFL just to get the full auto now.
Coy, thank you, man. Thank you for that donation, Coy. I appreciate it. Baltimore James as well.
I can ask you a question about rifles and suppressors. I heard 30C Icon asked about her suppressor. I'm just starting to switch over and get into suppressors. I just bought one a couple weeks ago. How are you doing with upper body strength, managing something like my barrel on my guns are 16-inch, adding that extension on the end? Are you shortening your barrel? Is that what you're doing, or what are you doing? We're getting into what are you doing, girl?
Yeah, no. No, it's on a 12.5-inch barrel, but I also used it on my 14.5-inch Battles Arm Development rifle. Uh-huh. And I don't know what it is. I mean, I wish you could go to the range with me. It's something about that blowback that, when you finally get a suppressor, you're like, yeah, I'm about to tear it up. But the blowback, and maybe because I'm left-handed as well, mm-hmm. And so the chambers right there, it's just I haven't really, honestly, I don't like it, and it sucks because I went through the whole process to get it. Right. So I got to figure it out. So maybe putting it on a longer barrel, but then it's top heavy. I don't know. Maybe one day we have to talk offline, and I can put you on. I show myself on video, and you can help me out.
That's why I'm switching. Now I am looking at a Bren as well, and that's why I went the Galil too, because both of those have the option of managing the gas systems individually.
Okay.
So when you put that suppressor on, you can tweak your gas system fairly easily with both of those firearms or rifles. That's why I was looking at switching over to both of those and getting into suppress.
Okay, we're gonna have to talk offline.
Yeah, because y'all got over me on them with the suppressors. We can't have nothing here in Illinois. That's terrible. So my next question, not Traeger, but Tangi already cheated, because I was gonna say AKAR.
AK.
I have an AR too. You have to.
So Liv, I'm gonna say you. Let me see.
So we have an issue. Okay, so real quick, for those who don't know, we had an issue in Connecticut. So basically, AKs were allowed, right? And then all of a sudden, the Las Vegas happened, right? I don't want us to get knocked off because of the algorithm, but that happened, right? Remember that big old Las Vegas? So Connecticut thought it would be wise to ban AKs, even though the guy who did the used an AR. So as I was about to go to the store to actually buy the AK, all of a sudden it was banned in Connecticut. So if you didn't already have one, you weren't grandfathered in. So I've never shot an AK, and I do not own one, and I can't get one.
Fantastic. They're fantastic.
Wow.
I know. I hear y'all talking about y'all corny. Oh, y'all corny. I'm jealous. No, I'm jealous.
Man. What happened?
Coming back.
Thank you, Gun Girls ATL. I appreciate that. John Hardy, thank you, my brother, for the donation. Edna's World, what's up? Who's that? Desert Wolf Armory. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll be speaking. I'm trying to catch these people, but it's a lot. we're gonna hit 200 tonight. This has got me tripping. I'm just gonna smile. But look, so God, man, I'm losing it because this is a lot of people. I don't even know how to talk in front of this many people. So on YouTube, are you guys? I mean, Treka, you're not here, but everybody's monetized on YouTube now. Are you guys seeing more difficulty getting your videos monetized for reasons that seem smaller? But like, is YouTube giving you trouble on things, and you're kind of like, come on now, there's nothing wrong with this video, but I'm still yellow. I'm still getting the yellow mark. We all know what the yellow mark is, so thank you, Jaleel
Yeah,
Williams.
I'll go first. Yeah, definitely. And this is what I was trying to tell TNG the other night, is that I believe that I've been shadow banned because I don't get the views that I normally get. People would hit me up and be like, Liz, you posted a video? I'm like, yes, I posted a video. Where you been?
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, but if you go to my actual channel and click on videos, you'll see that I've been posting. And so when I do post now, it depends on what I'm posting. I don't even ask for it to be monetized because they always give me the yellow. And what I try to do when they give me the yellow, I just turn it off because you don't make anything. So I just turn it off because I don't want it to populate in their algorithm that, hey, maybe I need to check this channel out because she got a lot of yellows, or she got this, she got that. So once it turns yellow, I just turn it off, and it is what it is. But I'm telling you, I'm not getting the views. People are saying they've been unsubscribed. They're not getting the notification, and I always get demonetized. So I post, but I don't get anything from it. So I'm literally doing it for sport, literally.
Wow.
I just started, so I don't know how any of it really works. I actually just got the monetization, whatever, the day before I went live with him, and I see the yellow, so I know what y'all are talking about. So some of my videos are yellow, and then some are green. So it just depends. And then it'll say in yellow, it'll say they're looking for the right advertisers or something like that, someone who fits my channel. So I don't know what any of that means, and I haven't seen an actual ad on my thing yet, so I don't know what my supporters are seeing just yet.
So quick story. When I first started monetizing my channel, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Shout out Yoki, because when I went down to Florida, she showed me how to get I didn't know. She showed me how to get the money. I came back home. I had money waiting. I was like, well, I'll be damned. Thank you, Yoki. Because I was broke when I got back home, but that put me back on. But what about you, Yoke? What are you seeing?
I am seeing a lot of foolishness with YouTube. But again, I do it because I like it, and everybody like money. So, it is what it is at that point. But yeah, I've been noticing a lot, and it's becoming more and more, I guess, more nitpickish now, with certain things. And so they're really showing out with, and I don't understand, we're not doing anything illegal. We all in this country, we have a right to bear arms. So I don't understand what the big issue is. We're not lining up people and saying, stand there, let me see if I can hit you or not. I think we're responsible. We're producing content or, videos that are helpful. We're not reckless with this stuff. So for them to feel like, because we have guns, that we are killers, or we're, that we're bank robbers, or whatever it is that they might, or the stigma they have against people who actually, are in the toy community, or that don't have an issue with just, it's all right. That's just it. And some of the stuff that I watch on YouTube is like, how did this get monetized? Yeah. But hey, the stigma against guns, we definitely have to figure out a way to, bring light to it, because they're not, guns don't kill people. People kill people. And that's just the fact of it.
That's interesting because, hold on, y'all. My phone keep ringing. I got to make sure ain't nothing going on. But I have to call them back. They keep calling me. That's my sister calling back to back. Hopefully, let me let her know I'm live. Hold on.
While RGG is doing that, let me tell you guys something too. If I guess for those who don't know, whenever you get a yellow, you can ask for it to be reviewed, meaning if they demonetize it or they limit the advertisers on it, you can ask for it to be reviewed. But this is what people don't understand. I've been going through this for like 2 years now. You can ask for a review. The problem is the person who's reviewing it could either be pro 2A or anti 2A. So some of them will approve it and some of them will not. As you guys know, most of my videos are in my kitchen. I have my handguns in my kitchen. They'll say, yes, you can have that. That's approved. And then someone else will go and say, no, you're not in a safe place like a shooting range. But I'm doing the same thing. I'm reviewing firearms. And so it depends. The rules are not very, they're not very specific. And so whoever is reviewing your video, it depends on the day they're having, depends on if they're pro A, anti-pro A, or anti-2A. And you're pretty much in the hands of whoever's reviewing your video. So just to let you guys know, if you don't.
Okay.
That was like the whole reason I had started my OnlyFans page. Like I had no nudity on my page, but I was like, I just want to be on a platform where I'm not censored. I don't have time to create content and spend all these, this X amount of time creating it for someone to tell me they don't think someone else that wants to view it should view it. Like you shouldn't have that much power over something that's supposed to be my platform, etc. So, but my team was like, no, that's going to cause, a problem with this. And you trying to get endorsements with this. And I don't think that's a good idea. And then the corporate called me because I'm a firearms instructor. So corporate called me and was like, yeah, we see you have an OnlyFans page. And I'm just like, what is the problem? There are people on OnlyFans who are not, nude or doing anything sexual. And now that it's taking sexual off, I'm trying to figure out if that's still a good platform. But that was the whole reason of doing that, because I didn't like the censorship. I don't appreciate it. And that's why it took me so long to even get consistent with YouTube as well, because it's always a problem.
Yeah, well, I've most of my stuff gets monetized a lot, and I'm grateful for it. But it is the ones that don't. I don't know if it's because I said a word, or if I, focus too much on a site or something or an optic, and they felt like it was me altering firearms or doing whatever it is that they might have assumed that I was doing. And that right there, I mean, it's crazy. One word can ruin the whole thing. So, sometimes, when I'm speaking and stuff, it's like, you actually have to think about what you're going to say before you say, what you want to say, because everybody knows, and understands what it is. But then you're like, oh, is YouTube going to feel a certain type of way about what it is that I'm saying? So, during the, my reviews or things like that, I'm noticing too, reviews is like a promotion of firearms, and they don't like that either. So I try to stay away from the whole review or my opinions or how I feel. But thank God I'm not having, too much of an issue, because, I do the hunting and all that. So it's.
Yeah, I don't even know the rules. I really don't. So I just kind of do whatever it is I do and just keep it going, or find other ways to make YouTube beneficial, if that makes sense.
And another thing too, like when I would do my reviews from Optics Planet or Olight, even when Mossberg sent me that shotgun, all that was demonetized. So most of those videos that you see, not most of them, all of those Optics Planet videos, those are demonetized because it's Optics Planet and they consider them it's a website that you can build a firearm off of. So anything even though Olight, which is I don't even know why they demonetize those. It doesn't matter. Olight doesn't. No one watches my Olight videos anyway. But it's automatically demonetized. And I'm like, wow. So thank goodness that I have the relationships that I have with Optics Planet and even Mossberg, because you put time into those videos and you don't get anything back. Like I said, I got a full-time job, so I thank the Lord I don't have to use this to make money. But for those who do, I do feel bad for them, because you put all this time, all this energy, you spend your own money to make these videos, and it takes a toll on you. So you would like to see, your work compensated. I don't care who says, oh, well, I don't do this for money or what have you, even including myself. Listen, it's nice to get a couple of dollars to hit that bank account to offset your expenses. I don't care who you are. And so when you don't get it and they demonetize you, like, dang, like I really did put a lot into this. And so eventually, it does add up, but it is what it is. It's their platform. You got to abide by the rules and you keep it pushing. The only problem I don't like about it is one day it's this way, the next day it's that way. I like consistency. So either you want to monetize it or you're not. Don't play around. So then I know what I'm getting into when I make these videos and how much I need to spend or what have you. I have some idea. That's what I like. I like the consistency.
Absolutely. So now I'm going to get back into some more, I guess, serious stuff. And I'll ask each one of you this, including you, Treka, because I know we talking this YouTube stuff, and she like, I ain't on no damn YouTube. So listen, what do you guys tell ladies who are reluctant or afraid of firearms? And it happens a lot. So I know, like, we got Edna's World in here, and I know you've all heard the story about Edna not, ever touching or being around a firearm in her life. And we kind of pulled her into this 2A side because she has a YouTube channel, and one thing led to another. I don't want to get into that full story, but there's a lot of women out there who are just terrified, right? And I imagine they look at you guys like, boy, them some real ladies right there, boy, because they come around, they ain't playing. But what do you tell women that, especially like single moms and women that got to go out every day and go to work or go out to their car really early in the mornings or whatever the case is? What do you tell them, those women that may be afraid? What would you say to them to get them to understand that firearms are safe if you use them correctly? Go about it right. I hope I made that question clear. Who want to go first? Tangi, what's up? You always ready. Let's go.
I try to ease their doubts and their fears because I understand them. I didn't grow up around firearms. I didn't get introduced to firearms until I went to the military. And so understanding that, going from a cheerleader to someone that's carrying a firearm every single day was a crazy transition. So that's one way that I try to help them. I also tell them it's a tool. Like, I really try to break it down to its lowest denominator. It's a tool. And if I left that tool here for 5 years, that tool is going to be right here for 5 years. When I pick it up and I touch the trigger, it's going to do what it's supposed to do. It was designed to do the thing that it's doing. So if you don't touch the trigger, it won't go off and you don't have anything to worry about. But if you're in a situation, you're a single mom, you getting off late, whatever your case, whatever your situation may be, 911's not going to get there faster than your bullet. They're not gonna help you once they do get there. They don't know where the suspect went. They only gonna help you if they can. If you ain't dead by then. I'm very brutally honest with them. I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm not babysitting them. We get into it and we ease in their fears immediately. And then they're very comfortable with me, when I get them in a classroom setting. So by the time they get to the range, they're totally relaxed.
Thank you, Armel. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yoki, when you encounter women that are afraid of firearms, and I know you haven't been in the firearms a long time either.
No, I have not. And I'm not an instructor, and I'm not any of that. So I'm a little more brutally honest with them, because I don't need you to like me or not like me at the end of the day. I'm just here to let you know how it is. And I pretty much ask them one question. Do you have the police in your purse? Oh, what are you talking about? No. Can you have a firearm in your purse? Yeah, why not? That you answered your own question. Yeah. And it's and I live in Miami, and the city don't have the city don't have no mercy on nobody. And women are more and more becoming victims of a lot of things. You hear a lot. I've never in many, many years have heard a woman being gunned down in a car or in a drive-by shooting, or you know what I'm saying? It's like, what are these women out here doing? You know, for these people to want their head like that. But at the same time, even if something as simple as coming out of the mall, you know, we get distracted, we lose track of time, and by the time we look outside at the exit door, it's already black outside. And you know, and we realize that we parked in the parking garage on the 5th floor. So now you got to get to your car, and you have to be vigilant, and you have to be safe, and you have to figure out, you know, is today my day? Is today the day where I'm going to show myself, you know, what it is that I can do? And I tell them, I said, it's either you or them. Don't nobody love you out here. These streets do not love you. They only want what you have. So it's either you're the victim or you are going to handle your business, especially when you have your children. And a lot of them have more fears of having the firearms around their children. That's why it's so important to educate your children about the firearms. Educate them, talk to them about it, show them. And I'm not a big toy gun type of person. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Toy guns look just like these real guns. And when you introducing these toy guns to your kids and they're running around, pow, 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 doing all that stuff, they can easily say, well, we shouldn't have them laying around to begin with. But if they see it, they find it for whatever reason, and they automatically assume and associate it with the toy, and they're not toys. So, you know, as long as we educate our children and explain to them and let them know that these are not toys, I think we will have a better, you know, you'll feel better about having one around. And, hey, you can't be a victim. You can't be.
That's Treka. What about you?
You run into it a lot, but it's not only women, it's men as well that don't have the experience or are fearful of firearms. I tell them it's just like anything else. Like what Tangi said, it being a tool, it is. And the more you train with it and the more you familiarize yourself with it, hopefully that will kind of mediate some of the fears that you have. And I often say it's no different than you driving your car every day. You can really hurt somebody with your vehicle every day that you take out and drive to work and drive with children in it. But you take the, you know, you start with your driver's ed, you learn there, you take a beginning pistol class, you practice with that driving, just like you practice with your vehicle. When you started out driving, you didn't start off whipping it back and doing all that stuff. You took a time to get there. You were making sure you turn on your turn signal. You were making sure you did, you know, follow the safety rules. Same thing with your firearm. It's a process, but you want to make sure that you take the training that you need. Some people think when you take the beginner class or you get your concealed carry that qualifies you, and that it simply doesn't. You need more hand-on-hand training and education.
Yeah, I say everyday shooter say exactly why I never bought my kids a single toy gun. I got 3 sons, and growing up, I never even let them play with guns. They didn't play with Nerf guns. Man, you know, me growing up here in Chicago was enough. I had to do everything I could to get out the city, and try to get to the suburbs and give them, you know, what I felt would be a better opportunity. So I didn't introduce them to guns until they were old enough. But they couldn't even play with them as kids. I didn't buy them for Christmas, none of that. Don't never let me see you with no type of gun in your hand until they were old enough, and then I did it. But 32 Icon.
Pretty much what all the ladies said, and I will also add that, you know, when danger is moments away, the police are minutes away. So ultimately, they're there just to get the story of what happened. And so if you're not prepared, you know, you're going to be out of luck. And I will say, for those who are watching who may not understand, listen, firearms is just, or any weapon of opportunity, it's just to even the playing field. Just because you have one, you're not guaranteed to win that battle. So don't think that, oh, you know, I have a firearm, it's going down, I'm going to come out of this unscathed. You may not, but it will even the playing field, and you have to have some sort of protection. So yeah, I would encourage you to protect yourself. Simple as that.
I like that. So these next 2 questions are going to be good. So what do you ladies say to people? And this question, this is, I want to make sure I get it out right. Sometimes, Tangie, you touched on this in our live, where you'll be judged by the fact that you're able to dress sexy. That's the only word I could think of right now, right? Still conceal your weapon, still be you, and do your thing, right? But at the end of the day, sometimes I imagine typically be guys, they want to judge you for that, right? There's always something weird to say, like, why is she dressing like that? And people want to judge you. I never judge people. I don't do that. I always feel like I just get to know the person, and it is what it is, right? But I notice it. I see it because I see it in you guys' comments and everything, right? And I'd be like, man, I'd be wanting to say something, and but I'd be like, it ain't my business. They can handle themselves. Hell, they got more guns than me.
Nah, Double G, say something. Stand up for us. Be in my comments. Tell them they got no right to say that shit and disrespect us. They gotta know it ain't just me who feel like that.
So yeah, I mean, and trust me, I got you back. I got you. How does that make you guys feel though? And
no type of way. Because if anybody has ever traveled to Miami, I dress quite modestly compared to how the girls get down here.
You might be right about that. I almost got whiplash. Never mind.
So, and I dress, I practice, I do everything in my everyday attire. I go to the range in exactly what you see me go hunting in. Exactly what you said, what I'll be in the mall in, because I will never get the chance to tell my attacker, hold on one moment, I don't have my range boots on. Hold on one moment, I need to put on a long sleeve shirt before I pull my firearm. They will never give me that chance. And me practicing with my everyday attire has allowed me to experience what hot brass feels like. So when it does hit me, I'm not surprised. Yeah, the first time, that thing is hot. I had a lot of war wounds and burns on my chest, all over my arms, everywhere, to the point to where now if it happens, I don't even feel it. And my personal opinion, and yes, I can understand where it would be a safety situation, because if it does pop back on somebody and they're not expecting it, I was already expecting it when I went to the range, because anything that comes out of a gun is going to be hot, whether it hits you receiving or whether it hits you in the ejection. So I try to encourage that, because we are women. I like to be beautiful. I like to dress the way that I dress. And that was one thing that I felt like they were jumping down my throat about in the beginning, when I was going to the range in my halter tops or my t-shirts or my crop tops or whatever, and then me hunting with it. Who said I had to have on camouflage or a long sleeve, long pants to be able to shoot my harvest? Yeah. Does that make me any worse of a hunter because I have on a leotard or whatever it is, your fashionable gun bottom water boots? You know about that, RW. Or, it doesn't change who you are or what it is that you're capable of and your accuracy and what it is that you're doing. I just feel like it opens you up more to knowing the reality of what your encounter may actually feel like. Because what if my first encounter with my attacker, I am wearing a halter top and the shell pops me? So I've shot him one time. I've been distracted by a hot piece of brass hitting me, and now I'm dusting my shirt off, and this guy has a chance to actually attack me because I'm distracted. Mm-hmm. So there are many pros and cons in the way that I dress and the way that I promote my style of firearms training, hunting, or whatever it is that I do put out for the ladies. But to each his own. But that's the reason why I do it. And when I tell you, they can hammer me down about it. But at the end of the day, I know that when I'm out in that field, I know what to expect.
You're ready.
And
my bad to cut you off.
I do a little opposite. Anytime I'm doing any kind of training or at work, I try to dress like the biggest boy you ever seen in your life. I don't want to have any kind of sexual anything. They're gonna do it anyway, but I try to tone it down as much as I possibly can. In fact, if you saw me at work versus seeing me out, you'd be like, "Who is that?" You wouldn't even know that's the same person. I try to eradicate any kind of situations where they're gonna have any kind of whatever as possible. One thing I will say though, I think is a disadvantage that we have not explored, which I would love to get with some ladies and try to come up with some classes on, is in your range. 9 times out of 10, one of the things that they have is one, no open toe shoes, and number two, no high heels. Most of us coming from work, 8 to 10 of us are going to have high heels on. Yet none of the ranges allow you to shoot with high heels on. That balance is completely different with a high heel than it is with me wearing my Timbs. So I would love to get an opportunity to come up with some classes and allow ladies on the range or somewhere with high heels to practice, because it's completely different.
Interesting. 32 Icon. You like to wear hoodies, hats, the whole 9 yards. And then you'll get, people talking crazy for no apparent reason. And I know you've addressed this before, but I figured we in the live. So without cursing, how do you feel about it?
Actually, you cut out, so I don't know the question, but I'm answering the previous question about what I wear. So
You cut out. We're going to wait patiently. She got that freeze going on. Philly Cypher, what up? Thank you for that. Appreciate the donation. All right, you back now. You just froze on us.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. Again, it's out of my control. It's the towers around here. So I dress professional at work, and I'm not allowed to carry at work. So when I go to the range, I'm only allowed to carry on the weekends. And if you ever see me out and about on the weekends, you either see me in jeans or sweats. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't carry when I'm wearing sweats. I probably should and take some lessons from Tangi, but I don't, but if I have jeans on, then I carry. So when I go to the range, that's what I'm shooting at. I mean, that's what I'm practicing in. Jeans, t-shirt, and sneakers. So, I mean, that's it. It's real simple for me. Now, if I ever come home from work and maybe I run an errand and I go get my EDC, then, if it pops off, it pops off. But typically when I'm carrying and I go to the range, it's in jeans and a t-shirt.
Okay. So that segues me into my next question. Have either of you ladies ever been in a situation where you have had to or almost had to pull your firearm? Uh-oh.
So I had
Who going first? Who going first?
Go ahead.
Yeah, 32.
Oh, okay. So long story. Can you guys hear me? Am I echoing?
No, you good. You go first. We got this. You first. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Long story short, basically, I was coming home one day. It was snowing really bad. I said this story before. It was snowing really bad, and some guy hit my car. I got out of my car. I chased him down the alleyway, and I shouldn't have done this. I do not advise this, but I was so pissed he hit and ran. So I got down there, and normally I carry my EDC. This day I didn't have my EDC. So when I followed him down there, the streets were black. There were no lights out. And he went into the cut. He went into this house. And so I saw his back lights. Now, meanwhile, the car that he was driving, the windows were tinted. And I didn't know who was in the car. But I saw some guys. It was maybe 4 guys in the back. And they were I can't describe it. They were in the cut, but they had a light so I could kind of see them from the illumination. And he came out of nowhere. He was like, yo, baby girl, I didn't mean to. But he was aggressive. And when he was aggressive, he was approaching me like he wanted to do something. And I was honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I was really scared. In that moment, I was like, oh, it could really pop off. And he was coming at me aggressively. And as he was coming at me aggressively, the driver's side door was opening. And I saw a shadow in the back seat. So at this point, I'm thinking it's really going to pop off. But he wasn't trying to do me any harm. He was just trying to convince me not to call the police on him because he was inebriated and he didn't want to go to jail. And so as he's approaching me, I literally stepped back. I put my hand on my hip and there was nothing there. And let me tell you something. When you feel that your life is in danger and you go to something that you think could, like I said, help even the playing field, and there's nothing there, it was mad scary. I was like, holy crap. And ever since then, I was like, I'm not going to leave the house without my EDC, even if I'm running to the grocery store. And that's what I was doing. I was running to the grocery store. But anyway, long story short, he didn't want to hurt me. Those guys that were standing in the background, they all had their hands in their pockets. They had hoodies on, so you didn't know what they were capable of, but they were innocent. They were just hanging out there. And so anyway, that was the only time that I felt like I had to grab my EDC, and I didn't even have it.
Wow.
That was deep right there.
You were brave for even getting out of the car.
And it was stupid, Yoki, it was stupid. I should not have done that. And I'm traveling down the street where there are no lights, but I was enraged because he hit and ran. And in hindsight, I thank the Lord that nothing popped off. But in hindsight, I would not do that again, ever.
Yeah.
Yoki?
Yeah. Well, I felt like somebody was following me. They weren't, but sometimes in the city, you do have this little bit of paranoia on you, and you just don't. Oh.
Damn.
Stay tuned.
I'm surprised you didn't see him. You got to keep your head on the swivel. What the hell was that?
See, that's what I'm talking about. You just never know.
That was. I said, "What's up?" Tell him, whoever that was, Michael Myers, whoever it was. That was crazy as hell right there. But go ahead.
Well, yeah, I was in a situation. Me going back to saying that you in the mall, you get distracted. You don't realize that time is running out. The malls down here before pre-pandemic, they closed at 10 o'clock. So it was, you only have a few people in the mall at that time. And I was parked in the parking garage, and I knew I had a long way there. And I just felt like somebody was following me. It just felt that way. And I'm walking, every now and again you'll look back, look over your shoulder, and you feel like, okay, this guy has been walking behind me a little longer than expected, and you're getting to the corner, and you're debating, should I go out of this door, go out of another door? And I made it all the way to my vehicle. And the moment that I was maybe about, I would say 15 feet from my car, he was coming out of the elevator and he was saying, hey, miss, you dropped something. And that right there was the absolute no. You never turn around. You never respond what. You never say, hey, And luckily, I was prepared. It was not in my bag. It was actually on my person at the time. And when I'm out and it's actually on my person, I do have one in the head because obviously when you have your holsters, the trigger area is not, it's pretty secure and pretty covered. So when you do draw it, you're ready. You don't have time to, I did have bags in my hand. So luckily, I was prepared at that particular time if anything was, to go down. But they have tricks for everything to get your attention, like 32 Icon. It might have not have been an intentional hit at that point, but obviously the guy was drunk. So his, when he did hit you, it wasn't to get your attention or it wasn't to distract you from anything. It was an actual accident. But, they do all type of things to get you off guard, to, put you in those type of situations. So that particular situation, I was able to get in my car. He wasn't approached and I did drive off. So nothing did go down, but hey, I was ready to rock him.
That's just damn. All right. So you was ready. That's deep though. Treka?
No situation like that, and I pray I don't. I don't.
Tanji, you've been quiet for a minute.
Same, because you skipped me on the last question, so I was just minding my business.
Let me be the first one to apologize. Yo, everybody take a second though and hit the like button. I don't know where we are, but there's 215 people in here. I don't know where y'all from. I'm shout out Tangi, Yogi, 32 Icon, even Traeger. I see people here from Carolina. So shout out everybody that told somebody, man. Thank y'all. So Tangi, tell me, you been in a real situation? You had to pop somebody? Well, you ain't got to say if you popped it. Just have you been in a situation where you felt like your life was in danger? You might have had to use your firearm.
Not since I started concealing, like military, obviously, but not since I started in the last 2 years of actually carrying my firearm every day. But I'm always prepared for anything to go down, mentally or physically, and I think it's more mental than anything. I think people know what type of victims to look for, so I try not to, make myself look like a victim. I'm always aware of my surroundings. I think I have very good situational awareness. I try to anyway, and I am prepared mentally to defend myself. So I think that in itself is the first step. Is like, okay, I'm mentally prepared to go there if I need to, and I train enough to be proficient and accurate with my shots when I am, or when I do have to. So I also pray. I literally pray every day. I'm never in a situation. I got that from 32 Icon, actually. I just try to pray every day. I'm never in a situation where I have to use it. And it's not, for nothing. It's just because I don't feel like going to court. I don't feel like getting arrested. I don't feel like getting, I don't feel like defending myself. I don't feel like talking to the police. I don't feel like doing none of that stuff. I don't want no money out of my pocket. I don't want to have to call my daddy because I ain't got no husband. I don't want none of these issues, okay? I don't want none of them.
You may not feel like it, but hey, one thing for sure, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. So,
amen.
And anybody can carry a firearm. Anybody can shoot at a range. Anybody can be the most proficient in firearms. But if they don't have this, it's nothing. It's a waste of time. You got to have heart. If you know you got a heart to squeeze that trigger to save your life and save my family and who means most to me, that's just it. You got to have heart in this game. It's because don't nobody love you. Nobody. And I stand so firm on that. Hey, if I knew what I have done, and Lord knows that you don't want to just deliberately hurt anybody or do anything to anybody. And that's not what I'm about. But I am definitely about protection and protecting myself and my family if need be. And if I got to sit for a bit, I feel like it'll be well worth it.
No, we ain't sitting. No, we got gun insurance.
That's my next question.
We're out the same day, boo. I posted bail already.
And that was my bit. That was my bit. No longer.
That's what I was going to say, TJ. I was like, you don't have no time to be trying to pay for no attorney and all that foolishness.
Shout out Kevin H for the donation, $50. Boy, I needed that, man. Daddy needs some new shoes. Yogi, you just scared the hell out of me. You said that was my bit. I didn't know what you just said. I'm like, what the hell Yogi talking about? I thought you said something else. We're gonna skip over that. What I want to do now is give people that's in the chat an opportunity to speak with you ladies, right? I can't say thank you enough. Well, before I do that, I'm gonna ask one more question, but I can't say thank y'all enough, man. I don't know nowhere else on YouTube that we can get this. This here, this is special, man. So thank y'all again. Thank you, Traeger, because shout out to my boy Diesel. I made a phone call to Diesel like, yo, I need your help. Get me Traeger tonight. He made it happen. So shout out to you for being here. Insurance. Tangi, it's the second time you done did this to me in this live tonight. Well, you bring it up right before I can say it. But anyway, well, I know you guys do, I hope. And if not, do you plan on getting carry insurance or gun owners insurance like US, CCA or whatever? How you feel about it? Tangi, I was in your live the other day and I heard you go hard about insurance. She went ham. Like I'll let her answer last because I already know where she stands. Yoki, what about you in terms of carry insurance? Have you gotten it yet? Do you have it? And how do you feel about how important do you feel this?
I do have it because it's just that just in case. And you rather be safe than sorry. In any situation, you want to be able to have your voice heard. And it's a lot harder to have your voice heard when you don't have somebody representing you in this type of situation. It can be so technical and sticky because I know my heart don't pump no Kool-Aid. I felt like I needed to have that.
Okay.
I felt like it was a necessity. So I did go out and get it immediately because you never know. You never know. And you just have to be prepared. And you don't want to be caught unprepared, just like anything else.
32 Icon.
Well, I've done 2 videos talking about concealed carry insurance. So I do believe in it. I do have it. I'm with CCW Safe. And if you guys want to go with them, you can. 32 Icon for 10% off. Just putting it out there. But what I noticed that when I did my research, everything, you're not going to find anything that's absolutely 100% perfect. Like I looked at USCCA, and there were things that I liked, and there were a couple of things I didn't like. I looked at CCW Safe. There were things that I liked. There were things I didn't like. So when you're looking for insurance, you just want to think about your personal situation and what best fits for your personal situation. But yes, I do think it's important. I think you should have it. And if you can afford it, then obviously get it. If you can't afford it, then I understand that too, right? Not everyone can afford it. But if you can just budget a little bit and do it, I would suggest you do it.
Okay. Treka?
I think everyone should have it. If you, like she said, if you can afford it. Yes, I do. But not only do I have insurance on the concealed aspect, I have insurance on my personal firearms, which I think is something else that everybody else needs to do as well. For your homeowners, and if you're renting, you can get additional insurances that way too, because there are a lot of limits on there. But make sure you're covered just in case it's stolen. That's something we don't do as culture. Black people, we don't necessarily go buy insurances, and it's important for us to buy insurances. So yes, I do have it, and also I have a what's it called, an inland marine policy on my actual firearms.
Okay. You guys, if you got questions out there, now would be the time. I'm actually gonna post a link because I know that there's other young ladies out here that's on YouTube that's just getting started, that have newer channels in this 2A thing, and I want them to be able to ask you guys some questions. As y'all know already, I'm big on bringing people together, right? Like, I don't know, it's just something I believe in, like in my heart. Like I always feel like, for example, I could watch a 32 Icon video a year and a half ago, and just watching video after video, I feel like I know you, right? Never met you a day in my life. If you'd have saw me, you'd have walked right past me. But in my head, I know you, right? Because I watch these videos. Same thing with Yoki. My first conversation with Yoki, I talked to her like I know her because I felt like I know her. She had to figure out who the hell I was, because who was this guy, talking to me about to his channel. Tangi, first time I saw her, it's the same thing. Like, and the list goes on, right? Like, so I always feel like it's important that we as a people, that we get it, right? This thing is important. This whole 2A thing is important. And to be honest with y'all, a year ago, you'd asked me about 2A anything, I wouldn't have been able to tell you nothing. So in these past 5 or 6 months, I've learned more than you could ever imagine. And not only from you guys, from a lot of my other fellow YouTubers, a lot of these guys that have helped me along the way. So I love this, man. So I'm excited about this, and all of y'all did it for me, like individually. Y'all held me down, so I appreciate that. If there's anything I could ever do for y'all, y'all got it. That's my word. So let me post this link real quick. And I'm not gonna get emotional because I'm like low-key gangster. Y'all let
Wait, you're not gonna ask Tangy?
I didn't ask Tangy. Oh,
No.
you know what, Tangy? I'm so sorry. I owe you some money. You know what? Because I already knew. Like I sat in her live. Tangy, please go. This finna get good, y'all. I'm gonna mute my mic because she went in on this. Like she made me start because I don't have insurance. I got to get it. And
okay.
Tangy absolutely convinced me. Like I was gone. By the time I got through watching her live, I was searching every insurance I could
Let me
find.
look this up now.
Yeah, right now. She went in. Please, Tangy, I'm so sorry. I apologize to you.
Oh no, you're good. I mean, I believe in it. I stand by it. It's like if you own a firearm, you can afford it. Like I'm not even trying to be funny. It's $26 a month. Figure it out. Skip a meal, I mean that because it's either $26 a month or trying to come up with a lawyer fee, $5,000 down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just the retainer fee, 10 G's retain. And this is a gun charge. Like this is something totally different. This ain't like a traffic ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you got involved with to meet this lawyer, it probably ain't good. I can assure you. So you probably gonna want somebody to defend you. You're gonna want somebody in real time. I have a card that tells me exactly what to say to the police when they arrive. I have a lawyer I can call 24/7 hours a day. I don't care what time it is, whatever time it pops off, I have someone that's going to answer the phone. And that in itself, in the middle of a crisis, is like clutch. And so I believe in that. I truly do. And I think you should find someone. I believe in, I have a gun trust. I don't know if you ladies do, but I definitely, make sure that a gun trust is important. And I talk about that as well, because if something happens to you, the state or someone is going to get your firearms. Like, who do you want your firearms to go to? I think that's important. I think I just bought, I got a firearms log book to log all my firearms because I want to keep track of everything. And it's a thorough book. It has like a photo. I'm going to put a post up about it, but you can put a photo in it. You can do the serial, make, model, number. You can do, any modifications that you do to the firearm on there, any MOS that you add to it. Like you can do absolutely everything and put it in this book just in case somebody come over your house that, your firearms grow legs or something. And you don't know where it's at. You can report it accurately and efficiently, and certain, great record keeping is a must. So I believe in all of that.
Gun trust. That's a good idea. That's the first time I've actually heard that mentioned.
I got to do that.
And actually, just for some statistics, I spoke with a bail bondsman here in Connecticut, who's a friend of mine, and he said that if you get charged for murder, bail is minimum, and that's if the judge gives you bail. Bail is minimum $500 to $1 million, minimum. So, and that's if you get lucky to get bail. So you automatically off the rip got to come up with $500,000.
Thank you.
Or maybe $1 million.
Appreciate it. Damn, $1 million. I'm locked up. $1 million. I ain't got it.
Right.
I got Shakur Capital CEO trying to come in and ask a question. Hold on. See what that signal look like. Uh-oh. Yo, you here? We got a black screen. You're going to have to log out, log back in, man. I'm ready. I'm taking questions. Well, I'm not taking them, but I don't know what happened to bro. Anybody got questions, man? But Miss K, I see you out there. Gun Girls ATL, I see you out there. Billy, what's up, bro? Thanks for checking in. I posted the link. I'm going to post it again.
Carbon Q as well. Hey.
Carbon Q is definitely out there. I would love for you guys, for you young ladies that have YouTube channels, to check in. Hold on.
What up, Carbon Q? She working that chat hard.
Bro, you got a bad connection, bro. What's up? Yeah, you're gonna have to get in a better spot, man. These ladies don't like to wait, boy. They busy. I don't know what's going on with his thing. Come back in, bro. Try it again. Let me see who I got. Gun Girls ATL.
Hi, everybody.
What's going on, my sister?
Hello.
I am good. I actually don't have a question. I really just wanted to come in and commend you all. Um, I love you guys. I see everything that you're doing. It is amazing. I wanted to thank you all for all the information that you guys are giving out because I am soaking it up. I am learning everything. Like my channel is pretty much about my journey and me learning, and you guys are amazing with giving information. So I actually really just wanted to come and give you guys your flowers. Um, Yoke was the first channel that I actually seen and I love it. And we gotta do something together. I have to do something with each and every
Most
one of you.
definitely.
You're amazing, and I really just wanted to say thank you for everything that you guys are doing. It is seen. But
Oh,
that's all.
Thank you.
you
Oh,
almost
thank
got me.
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
you
it.
almost got me. Woo. Almost had to go off the camera. That's all right. That's what I'm talking about right there, boy.
But you all,
That's what it's all about.
yes, y'all have a good one. I just want to pop in and give y'all flowers.
That's
Shout
super
out to you, sister. I know you got your channel over there, and I see you check in with me from time to time.
Yes,
We'll chop it up. I'm gonna get you in here on one of these lives, and we'll make it work. All right.
good, good. That'll be amazing.
All right. You got it. Thank you.
Bye.
Let me try this brother again one more time. Man, you got that signal right yet?
She said something really dope though. She was like, her channel is, her journey. And I think that's all of us. That's what makes us so unique. And I love that,
Right.
right? Somebody was on my page and they made a comment and they was like, Yoki got some competition. I was like, no, she don't. Like, we both winning. She ain't got no competition.
Right.
So I'm just like,
that is
that's
what tonight is about.
crazy to me. I'm not out in these streets
That
hunting dogs and shit. We ain't the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not out there. I'm not doing
right.
that. So we all do individual different things. And it goes back to even you asking about clothing. I'm kind of different from all of these ladies. I love the best of both worlds. In every industry that I've been in, it's been extremely male dominated, and I've been like military uniform something. This is the first industry I've been able to be sexy and bring my divine feminine, and I love it, with a firearm and teaching other women how to do it. I you know what I'm saying, I haven't seen that, or I have seen it. What I'm saying is, it's like everyone has their journey. Everyone is different. Everyone's bringing something unique and special to this industry. And it's a lot of us here. It's not just us here on this screen. It's way more of us. So when mainstream media or someone be like, oh, I can't find any black women in it, you will lie. You a whole lie, because it's three right here, and then it's a gang of women behind us. So I just truly believe it's all about each individual journey, and then bringing that collectively together. The force, the power is crazy.
Definitely.
Thank you for that, Tangi. Carbon Q.
Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. Salute to all of you. I mean,
Thank you, my brother, for the donation. Sorry, Carbon. I'm sorry. Somebody sent me some money. I needed it too. My bad. Go ahead.
You finished?
You always interrupting.
I be trying to say.
Your money, so I respect it. I just want to say you guys are trendsetters in so many different ways. And growing up, if I had women like you to look at and follow in footsteps, so many different ways. I mean, I can't even imagine how different my life would be. I'm not complaining about my life. I love my life, but my nieces, they get to see this. They get to see powerful women doing amazing things. They get to see their potential, that they're not held back just because they're a female. It is so important what you guys are doing. And even though it's in the same realm, like everybody's doing their own thing. Tactical Tangerine, that fashion show, bananas. I love it. I love it. I love it. Because women change their clothes like changing I don't know what else, but every day we're changing different things, and we needed to know that. A lot of people needed to know that you can still carry and can still be sexy, be a woman, be feminine, and still break them off if they need that, right?
Every time.
Oh my gosh. I everybody just love her.
Don't cry, Q.
Your favorite, and you all are my favorite in a certain way. But this lady right here, like a huntress. Wow. I didn't think I could do it, but I'm actually looking into doing that. It's such an important survival skill.
Yes.
Like, we prep for everything, but can you actually take down your meal, cut it
Skin
up,
hang it upside down,
and
cook
provide
it.
for your family? Right.
Lord, I need to go watch her channel some more.
Right. Yeah.
I met a guy in Miami. I'm gonna just call him D for right now. He told me, he said, "I'm gonna tell you something about Yoke, man. She's different. She's different. Yoke, crazy."
Oh.
Them was his exact words to me.
Agreed.
I never forgot it, and now I believe him. That's my girl, though. That's my girl.
Oh, thank you, Carmen. Thank you.
You know, you my girl. You welcome to hang out, Carmen. Just you can hang out. You know, Carmen doing her thing, man.
Let me finish. Give him
Damn it, Carmen. You talk. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You are like you're like the older sister that plays no games. It's straightforward. This is what it is, like it or leave it. And I appreciate that from you. You're full of knowledge, but you don't take any shorts from anybody. And that's something that I'm learning to do in a ladylike manner. Not be like how I used to be, even though sometimes that's good. You need to bring that in there. But at the end of the day, I love your cool confidence. I love the way you just get your message out. You're very straightforward with what you want to do and what you want to say, and you go for it. Doesn't matter. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Great you. I was shouting you out to somebody. You don't have a YouTube page. You got to get some kind of social media because you have a lot of great information. You know your stuff, and I think it's all you ladies know your stuff. But in certain realms, men actually need to see that women know what they're talking about and what they're doing, which all of you do. You gotta get out there. You gotta show more of us. Like there needs to be more of us doing this exactly the way y'all doing it. Why are you laughing, Teddy?
Not at you. Shout out to Red Dot Girl. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm laughing at.
He likes to push.
Hey, ladies. Hey, ladies.
AAF is crazy.
Hey, ladies. I just came on here to give y'all flowers. And it's ladies' night. And I told RGG I put my wig on because I ain't want to come in here and be male. So this is my other side of me. I just want to give y'all flowers. Say y'all dope creators. Also, I know you're not a YouTuber, but you're doing good things in the gun community, man. I just want to give y'all flowers. That's all. I see y'all. Bye.
I'm sorry, Q. That was too funny. I didn't know what the hell I was looking at.
See how you do me, RGG. My nails fall off typing your stuff inside here, and this is how you do me.
I'm sorry, Q. It's your stage right. It's your stage right now.
It's all over. We're gonna have a nice little conversation.
Uh-oh.
But other than that, thank y'all so much for what you're doing. Keep doing it. I can't wait to meet all of you in person. I already met RGG, but everybody and Yogi, but I don't met everybody else. Yes, it was such a pleasure to meet you too. But thank y'all so much and keep doing what y'all do. And I appreciate y'all. We're watching. A lot of people are watching.
RGG, she was on a roll. You didn't cut her off.
Yep.
Man, come on, RGG.
I'm
don't care if I get his you don't care what I do. That's how you treat me.
Carmen, I ain't got nothing but love for you. That's the thing. I'm still learning, y'all. So I got to get this interview thing down. There's a lot of power in this room. Come on, Liv. Don't do me like that.
You can't cut your guest off you can't cut your guest off.
I'm sorry. I'm the smallest. That's why I brought Trey in here because she ain't got no channel. She the only one in here with less subscribers than me.
Right.
Don't talk to her like that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right. You know what?
Trey got no channel, so I had to.
That's not nice.
My girl, Carmen,
you gotta get a YouTube channel so we can go ahead and show you.
But
she's gonna blow up.
Channel, it's gonna be jumping though. Like
she's gonna blow up. That's right.
This is not my thing. You know what? A lot of people have said that's just not my thing. I want to work with people.
Okay.
And that's me. I'll come and wave.
Well, that's it. We're gonna keep you waving.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna
send them all to you because I don't want to work with none of them. So that's perfect. This is perfect, actually.
And I just adore the unity. Like, there's no cat fighting. Everybody's supporting each other. That's like a major plus for women, period. I've seen it so many times where they're just catty and you just don't get that here. It's all love, and I appreciate that. And thank you.
Well, we appreciate you. You be holding down the chat, girl. Your moderator
I
skills.
try to spread the love because I think what y'all doing is so important. Other people need to see it, and there's so many other women that's doing it too. And they probably don't get that recognition that they should. But yeah, trendsetters. So paying my homage. Thank y'all very much. Keep doing what y'all.
Thank you.
Q, hang out.
Thank you,
You don't have to go, Carmen.
I love y'all. I really do. I love y'all.
You can hang out. Listen, I got Tactical Skillionaire waiting, Black Poindexter waiting, but it's ladies' night, so you fellas be patient for me because y'all know y'all my guys, but be patient because I got a couple ladies waiting too. So it's ladies' night. I gotta let the ladies go first. Miss K.
Hi, Miss K.
My
thugged out homie.
I want to say, let me do my crisp salute. Yeah,
definitely. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. It's such an honor. I love to see us as women, especially women of color, represent. Yoki was one of the first channels. 32 Icon was one of the first channels that I came across. Found out about Tactical Tangerine, and she was a Marine. I was like, oh snap! Yes. That really got me that got me hyped up. Carbon Q, Santee, man, it's too many to name. Y'all are doing it. I respect that. I'm kind of low key, you know. I might want to get a little thugged out sometime. I'm just being real with you, so.
That's for damn.
But I just want to come in and say salute to you ladies. Y'all got my support 1,000%. For real. Yoki, I'm in North Florida.
Okay.
So you know where I'm at. Between Jacksonville and Tallahassee.
Okay, well, plenty nice halls up there too.
Yes. So yeah. It's nothing but a thing. So you know how it can be as far as culturally up here. So
yeah.
But I had to come through show support. Y'all keep doing what y'all do. I'm gonna rock out with y'all 1,000%. I want to shout out RGG for bringing everybody together.
And he does it so well.
He does it so well. I mean, we cut up. He's like my brother. I cut up, crack jokes on him all the time. He takes it off the chin, and we keep it moving.
That's it. Thank you, Miss K. I appreciate you.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
All right.
Hold
on, we got Miss CJ in there. Hello, ma'am.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Everybody. 32 Icon. What's up, my sister?
Right.
So,
Connecticut in the building.
I know Connecticut, right? I'm a Philly transplant. I actually moved here for a job, so I've been in Connecticut a couple years. I'm one of the people that went through that whole COVID process of getting my CCW. Super expensive. I think by the time you get finished with the class, the paperwork, the licensing, the fingerprinting, then the state police, it's almost $400, but well worth it. Yeah, yeah, Tangi, I see that face you're making, girl. It's so funny. But I was prepared. I saved. I waited. It is such a pleasure to be in the company of like-minded people who are intelligently and positively speaking up on a subject that we have far too little information about, but way too much imagery of the negative aspect. So it's nice to walk into a room of women that are bringing knowledge, that are bringing context to that knowledge. You're helping us understand what we need to do to be effective. My background just recently started with firearms, but I have 25 plus years in martial arts. So I'm more familiar with close combat. So if somebody runs up on me, I may not win the fight, but they're going to know they've been in a damn fight.
I know that's right.
So,
okay.
I'm adding martial arts to it because I'm adding the firearms aspect to my martial arts because I think you have to be a whole person. And I'm a bit of a book nerd, so I've been reading tons of material about statistics in women. And I think Yoki said it best tonight that you need to be mentally prepared to complete the action when you pull that firearm. And unfortunately, ladies, for us, Statistically, FBI statistics last year, 2019 stats say 1 in every 3 females age 14 or older will be physically aggressed upon in their lifetime. 1 in 3.
And that's too many.
That's a staggering number. And we have to teach our young ladies and young women how to protect themselves. And firearms is part of that battle. I'd love to see some more women with some martial arts, close combat experience come into this fold and add the 2A background to their arsenal, because I think it's super important. But I just wanted to say tonight, thank you so much for bringing that positive energy and giving us education, because that's what we need. And that's what I was able to find. 32 Icon was the first. RGG, thank you so much for everything you're doing. I've seen your lives. I actually found you through 32 Icon, and I picked up these other ladies' channels, Carbon Q, Santee.
Thank you.
Yoki, I've just started watching your stuff. Tangi, I just got turned on to your channel last week. So I'm starting to go back and look at your things. But it's nice to be in the company of like-minded sisters that are about their business and serious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, awesome. And it's CJ, right? Because I always see you in my comments.
Yeah.
And thank you for that.
My kids call me Siege. They call me Siege.
Okay.
So yeah,
Siege. Okay. Siege. Okay. Wow. Thank you so much.
I said CJ. Siege.
Right, because you kind of saying CJ.
My mom calls me CJ, so it doesn't matter. Either one I answer to. But thank you, ladies, so much. Continue the good work. I would love if the ladies could, not right now, I know times are still crazy, but wouldn't it be awesome if we could get together as a group and start gathering some of this material to help the dissemination of information have a smooth path? Like the insurance, I'm actually in the insurance industry, so the insurance for your firearms, people don't think about that often. But you wouldn't buy, a $6,000 pair of diamond earrings and not have an insurance policy for them, or your diamond rings, or your expensive watch, or anything else. You would have insurance for that. So you definitely need to have insurance and a trust for your firearms. Don't get me to talking, because but it's nice. It's nice to be here. It's nice to hear you. I hope we have a follow-up to this conversation. We've got over 200 people in here tonight, so you know that people are interested in what you have to say, because I certainly am.
Definitely.
Awesome.
I got an idea where we can make that happen too, Siege. There's this thing gonna go on early next year. It's like this event that I'm hoping that I can get all of these ladies who say they're my friend to show up. Yoki was out at the last one. Carbon was out at the last one. We got to get Liv a year in advance because she needs notice.
Steve,
I'm gonna get Treka out next time. I'm getting Tangi out. We're gonna all be there, right, Liv?
See, we're up in Connecticut. They don't understand that all this stuff is down there. That's come on, that's not fair. At least meet us halfway.
We got to make that trip. We got to make that trip.
I'm gonna put you on the spot, Liv. Come on, we're gonna get you there.
Who can come?
We got to get you there.
That's egregious. What are we supposed to do?
Yeah, you can't come to Connecticut with that kind of carrying that kind of. Yeah, that's.
I know. I'm just giving them a hard time.
Yeah, you're the only one of us in Connecticut, I think.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question? I remember 32 Icon had T-shirts. And they ran out of my size, and I was harassing her in her email. Can y'all please come out with some T-shirts so I can go buy some T-shirts, please?
YoGang.com.
You got T-shirts, Yoki?
Yes, I do.
I'm on it.
I can't believe it.
I'm definitely about to get a shirt. I didn't know you had some.
Yours, Tangi, I didn't see any. 32
you don't have any
for
merch.
I sold out. I haven't replenished. I know. I need to replenish. I haven't. I'm sorry. I know I do because a lot of people hit me up.
I also have PVC gun patches for your bags. So it's also on the Carbon. You have a patch close by.
I want some merch. Y'all ain't got nothing for your boy. What's up?
Go to
I gotta go to.
I think I got one.
YoGang.com.
I think I have my
Okay,
Yeah, I check out yogang.com.
let me get my life together. I gotta go to YoGang.com. Joseph C, thank you,
So,
brother.
Here it is. I
I
got
was
it.
in there. I saw. Let me see that.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, look at you.
Okay.
Yo, get down there.
Right. There it is.
We need everybody to go check out YoGang.com.
Well, I'm going to step out and let some other ladies and let some other people come in tonight and hang out with you guys a little while. But it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Siege.
Thank you.
Wait before you go.
Yes, sir.
When can I invite you to my live? Come in and chop it up with me.
Anytime.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Anytime.
All right. We'll
Do
make
you
it
have
happen.
Do you have a YouTube page?
I do, but you see me on there roller skating. You don't see me doing.
We're gonna talk about roller skating then.
Right?
I had to do something. I've been working from home since the pandemic started, and we're not going back this year. So, yeah, I have to do something. I am just starting to build my firearm collection. And, Liv got me buying stuff and getting custom holsters.
So
and
much fun.
money being spent and things coming in the house. And, yeah, it's about to get crazy.
Siege, hit up my Gmail. We can go to the range sometime.
Yes. And
That'd
I
be
Hit,
classes, ladies. Bunch of classes. So working on.
Yeah, and just come down to the next RWG meetup. Liv will be there too. So it's gonna be great. Okay, we're gonna all be in the building. Tadji already told
Yes,
me.
it was so much fun last year.
Yeah,
Well, this year.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. All right, thanks, guys. Have a good night.
See you, ma'am.
good night.
Wait.
All right. So I got some fellas that's been patiently waiting. They obviously want to say something. Tactical skillionaire defense. What's up, brother?
What's going on?
How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing great.
It's a lot of beauty and power in the building, boy. You better act right. Whatever you're gonna say it right.
All right. Much respect to those that's in the chat. Yoki, I was just down in Florida about a week ago, man. I was family vacation, so I couldn't break away from the kids.
Okay. I was like, well, what's up? You ain't hit your girl up.
You big time. I'm little time, so
She definitely big time.
Oh, come on.
I do want to say, I just got my mom. She's a 20-year vet in the Army. She just retired about 2-3 years ago. And I'm getting her. She's about to go into getting her firearm. I've been talking to her about firearms, and I've been telling her that I wanted her to go to the base and give me some discount on firearms. So she told me the other day that she was going to get her CPL, and I told her when she get her CPL, I'll buy her first gun. So I'm looking forward for her to get her CPL and everything. Because I'm 1,000 miles away. Of course, I'm Detroit. She's Little Rock, Arkansas. So Mama's a long ways away from me. So I just want to make sure she's protected. But my question to you ladies, I've been carrying for 9 years. My wife has just now started carrying about 2 years ago. I bought her first pistol. She will not take this thing out the house for no reason. She just recently started taking it because she bought herself a belly band. But she'll do it every blue moon, take it with her. What can I kind of get her to, I don't know, what can I kind of say to her to kind of get, because she keeps my kids most of the time. I'm usually at work a lot. And I'm like, you can see in my background, I'm at work now. I work nights. She don't keep it in the dresser during the night shift while I'm at work. And I always told her somebody can come into the house, you got to go all the way downstairs to the basement to grab a pistol. So what can I kind of convince her? And I've been doing this for 2 years, trying to get her to make it a religious to carry her gun. I don't know. I want to try to get in one of these lives with you ladies so she can kind of get the feel of what I'm talking about. But like I said, I work the nights, and usually RGG is usually on at night, so I can't catch her with you guys on here. So what kind of advice could y'all guys give me to kind of get her to get the use of training? I mean, carrying the gun and so bringing it upstairs with her while she's on the first floor while the guns are in the basement.
Unfortunately, you are going to have to scare the hell out of her. Period. If it takes for you to sit in the back seat of the car before she gets in the car, let her not see you. Put your hand over her face, her obviously not knowing that you're there, and just ask her, what would you have done if this was not me?
I done came into that one time and she sleeps and she be like, Jamal, that's you? And one day I didn't say anything. She ended up coming in the kitchen, grabbing a knife and eventually finding me. But that did not scare her enough to grab her, to keep her gun with her while she's asleep at night or doing her bedside. So I've been trying to
get a knife instead of the gun.
She a bad woman, huh?
So can I ask you a question? You said you bought her firearm. Did she pick this firearm? Did you pick it for her?
I ended up seeing it online.
So that's problem one.
And it's the same one that I have.
That's problem two.
Smith & Wesson M&P Shield, which
problem
is
one and two.
I ended up buying her one with a pink slide. She says she feels comfortable with it. She does take it to the range when I go. But
don't fight him, Tej.
Tej up there going crazy.
Let me get in on this, fellas. If you want your female or your woman to get into this firearm thing, she has to have some say in it. You don't go pick out her vehicle. You don't do any of that. She needed to take her to the range, let her try what she wants to try, and her pick her firearm. She picked you. You trusted her to pick you. Why don't you trust her to pick her own damn firearm? You insult her by going to get her something pink. What the hell is that?
No. Before I bought it, I did let her look at it. I ain't just go buy. I said,
did you just go look at your guns, or you go try your gun?
I bought my gun. I ain't trying. I bought my gun. I like them, but yeah, I just bought my gun. So.
You from the start, you told her, here, this is yours. This is what I want you to have. You didn't include her in the process at all.
Give it to him, Treka. Give it to him.
That's problem number one. And so though we love you and respect you, I got to have some say in what feels good in my hand, what I'm comfortable shooting, what caliber I want to select. And so then I'm comfortable with it, which is why she didn't go for that gun. She went for that knife to protect herself. So she has an instinct to protect, especially if you guys have children.
True.
You didn't give her the tool that she wants. You didn't give her the opportunity to select the tool that she felt comfortable with.
Gotcha.
Excellent.
Ain't nothing I can do to save you, boy.
It could also boil down to that she ain't gonna fucking listen to you. You gotta pay for her class so she can hear it from someone else. You with her every day. Sometimes we don't listen to our partner when it comes to stuff like that, and it be like that. Like, it might not be nothing you're doing wrong, but I do agree. I was gonna say those first two comments scare her or take her to pick her own firearm, but that sends me when a man buys a firearm for their loved one and either don't pay for the classes for her to learn how to use it, or, it's just like, here, take this. Like, what am I supposed to do with it? Especially if they don't conceal every day, or they don't carry every day, or they're not used to firearms. So you need to do something, though. You absolutely need to do something, because if she's there at night and she has the children and the first thing she grabbed was a knife, that concerns me. That
pistol might not be her thing. Maybe a rifle's her thing. Maybe the shotgun's her thing. You didn't even give her a choice.
Right. Did you ask her why she prefers the knife over a firearm?
No, I think maybe I was just playing around that morning, just to mess with her. So it wasn't really like you absolutely have to grab something. It was just maybe like, because I know when I come in the house, she don't get up. She just calls people's names. She don't get up and come to the door and see who's at the door. She don't do that. So I'm just,
I hope at least the doors are locked.
What'd you say, Yoki? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said I hope the doors are locked at least.
Yeah, they're locked, but she'll just call out my name, and she has a habit of doing that instead of coming to the door and figure out who's at the door.
The other point of it for me, especially if y'all have children, you got a whole safety concern altogether, because the fact that she's just calling your name versus making sure that she's in a secure place and protecting your children when she hears a noise in the house. I'm gonna tell you like this: my son knows you better introduce yourself, or you're gonna have a problem coming in my house.
Yeah.
Anybody. And what you might want to do is get another level of security in your home versus her with a firearm. You might need to get a dog, bro.
Damn, one of my kids and my wife don't deal with dogs, so she's not even gonna deal with the dog.
This is a security hazard. This is a security aspect.
Did you ask your wife, would she Is she prepared to take a life when you got her the firearm?
Well, we had an incident with the neighbors behind my house. Yeah, they have dogs, and the dog is kind of threatening. And she pulled out her gun when my kids are outside because of the dog. Now she does been doing that a lot because she's scared of the dog jumping the fence and maybe getting one of my kids. So she will take it then, and eventually, if he do jump the gate, she will use it.
Well, she need to have that same type of energy towards strangers too.
Any potential threat is what she needs to have that energy at all. Like,
I'm still laughing at Ted.
That's a whole lot of energy. You finna go bust up the people's dogs.
Whole time she'll get way more money for the dog than a human. Like she might want to evaluate that high key.
Stay in there. We got to get your wife in there one of these nights, man. But I got
RG, I work nights. I can't get her in here like I want to. It's been a perfect.
Send her the link. We'll take good care of her, man.
All right.
What's her name? We will talk to her. Sid.
Yeah, just you inbox me, text me or something, man, and then we'll figure it out because she's a whole safety.
Yeah, we got a whole lot of issues going on here. I think it's a little bit more. I think it's going to take a sit down conversation to actually understand where she is mentally, and where her fear levels are. I guess we have to put her in a mental situation as to challenge her. How would she be able to react in certain situations? You know, we can all talk a good game, just like I said. Anybody can go out there, shoot, and do everything that they feel like they're able to do. But when they're at that, see, she's ready to defend her children with that gun at that dog.
Right.
So like she said, she's prepared to defend and protect, but I think she has her levels of attackers a little bit mixed up a little bit, you know, because the dog will mess you up. Now I'm not, anything that teeth will bite, and that's completely understood. But you know, just how relaxed she is, just to say, honey, is that you? Or, you know,
right.
and just be able to just lay back down and be okay with it. You know, you've just let your intruder know what room you're in.
Right, exactly. But a knife is up close and personal versus a gun. A gun, you can like lay them down a couple times. A knife, you got to get in there and do some work, and it's more savage, it's more messy. Okay, I'm not gonna say that, but at the end of the day, I'm not understanding where she's okay with the knife but not utilizing the gun.
because if she's never trained with it, if she's never felt recoil, if she watched television, she's scared of it, she never been around it, he didn't properly introduce it, you know, the right way, all of those factors.
Her older brother has been around guns. She's been around guns all her life. A bad neighborhood all her life, gunfire. She's been used to that.
That's bad behavior,
shootout.
though. That's not, so she has a negative connotation to guns. That's what it sounds like then, right? If she grew up around them, but they were bad, like people she knew probably died from them or something in the neighborhood, something like that. She doesn't have a positive connotation when it comes to guns.
Man, we're going to have to continue this. You done took over the whole live. Listen.
Yeah, man, let me get up out of here. I'm sorry.
We're going to get your wife right.
Yeah, we're trying to figure this out now.
Your wife right.
You got everybody worried about your wife.
We got another sister that's in trouble, so we trying to fix this quickly.
We got to do something. It's terrible over there, man. We're going to get it together, though. We're going to get it together, man.
All right, so y'all have a good one. Salute to you ladies, man. Thank you a lot for helping me out tonight.
Yes, sir. I don't think we helped you, though.
Yeah, well,
I'm just kidding. I don't want to start it up again. My bad.
All right, you just leave it alone, man. All right, bye.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right, yeah.
Yo, can everybody take a second and please hit the like button?
Just computers that I shanked somebody, I have.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If anybody has not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Think you might like it. I gotta get my brother in here. He's been waiting for at least an hour because this man's wife is a safety hazard. Tangy, you wild for that one. That was funny.
What's up? What's up?
Dexter.
What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing this night?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I just wanted to give thanks and blessings to each and every one of you sisters. As one of the elders in the community, this makes my heart, feel very, very, very full because this is just unlimited potential personified. You guys are out here, you're doing it. It's historically, it's not anything new. It's been done before continually throughout history. You had Queen Hatshepsut, Queen Nzinga. You had Harriet Tubman said, "You're going to get this freedom or you're going to get this bullet." You had Angela Davis. You had all these sisters throughout history, who have gone and done these things. So you guys are manifesting that energy and that power. So as a man, I'm going to take instruction wherever it comes from. So I'm not going to be all full of myself. That's something that I think that is relatively new in history, to where you can't listen to a person because it's a woman. If right is right and wrong is wrong, and you guys are manifesting all that potential and power and knowledge, in the real world, current day. So I continue to encourage you. I love and respect each and every one of you. So keep doing your thing. Don't stop. Don't listen to any of these haters. It don't matter what they think. Keep doing you. We love you. We got your six at all times. I want to be on y'all's team. Each and every one of you, Miss K, you too. I got you. And I just want to say, keep doing what you do. Love you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother, man. He's a dope guy, man. Thank you, Black Poindexter.
And thank you, RGG.
Appreciate you, brother.
Too, man. All right. Appreciate you.
I like Black Poindexter.
He is. He's super dope, believe it or not.
Yeah, he's really cool.
Yeah, I like him.
Hold on. This brother's trying to get back in, man. I hope he got a signal right now. This is bad. You done had an hour to get this thing right. There he is. Wait. Can you hear me, man? That would be a no. Yo.
I've been trying. He's not even paying attention. He doesn't even know he's in.
Right. Is he sleeping? What happened?
We hear you, but still, you ain't nothing saying.
No, I'm not asleep.
Oh, this is terrible, man. We're going.
You should call us. At this point, I would call.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you my number, man. You just call, put you on speaker, something. This ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work out. So now let me take a second out to give you ladies your flowers, right? I said this earlier. I'm gonna say it again, man. Y'all, this is special. I was sitting here as you guys were talking, and I'm reading the comments, right? And I don't know. I've just never seen nothing like this. I've never seen so much influence, so much support. It's like, these are our sisters. We got their back. F them haters. This is that. How do you guys feel about that overall? Like, coming together like this. I mean, I know people be like, man, RGG, you do that. Do y'all think that's powerful? Because I do.
It's very powerful.
I think it's powerful.
Oh, definitely.
It's rare that people get to see this. Think about how many supporters you have. If I just took the channels right now and just added up all the subscribers, imagine that reach. Imagine what all those videos are doing. Imagine the millions and millions of views that they're receiving. So think about how many people have been touched by the content that we've all put out, regardless of if there's a couple thousand subscribers versus 100,000. So it's the community is powerful. I call a lot of those young guys my nephews, from GHG to Real Rambo J, all these guys that have channels, and that that reach is unbelievable. But it's even more powerful when we bring it together.
Yes.
Right.
And you do it so well. I think I said that already tonight. And even if something serious, I mean, this is not serious. I think we've taken it to a couple different levels with the joking and all that stuff. But your lives, we can be 1 minute talking serious to the next minute joking. I mean, ranking on each other hard, and coming back and being serious again. You just have this I'm gonna call it your spirit about you that is just so uniting with everyone that comes in from your channel. And the unity on your page is unreal. It is amazing. It is impressive.
Yeah.
Everybody, and just like everybody that I met at the meetup, I felt like I was able to put the name with the face, but I felt like I knew them even though I didn't know what they looked like. Just like Carbon. I knew it was Carbon before, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was just so great because just the communicating and talking back and forth and the friendships and you know, it's awesome. I love it.
I've never seen nothing like it, and I'd be lying if I said I tried to plan this. I don't. This is probably the most organic thing you'll ever see in your life. I can't take the credit for it. I always give the people the credit because they made me believe it. Like just watching how all of this comes together, right? And then it takes that, because without these people, what would we be doing? Like if they wasn't going to watch our content and leaving us comments, you know, these channels wouldn't be what they are. So I appreciate all of them. And I mess with Liv all the time, but
she's wonderful, man.
Girl, you doing your thing, and you know it. Like, and it's all love there. And it's like I can't. I don't know. It'll take Jay the Shooter to tell you. This is a real story. I was so tight with her, I didn't know what to do. I was like, man, I gotta get 132 icon. Tripping, man. I'm rich. I was going hard. I was trying to get, I'm like, she gotta know, like, this is it. I need to get her over here, because not only has this live taken on a life of its own, even though it's not that huge, it means something. Trust me. Like, people, it's a good place to be a part of. You start seeing all these people are supportive, very supportive. So that's what we need as YouTubers. We're content creators, so it works. And I'm like, man, if I could start getting people over here, you guys make me legit. So Yoki, you make me legit. Carbon, you make me legit. Tangi, you make me legit. Even Trey, like, y'all make me legit. Like, it's not nothing I'm doing. It's the fact that y'all come through and y'all co-sign it and say, yep, that's my boy. He cool. He good. Everybody else feels the same way. So they respect what we have going on. So, you know, as much as I joke, I don't tolerate no crap. I don't take no disrespect, but I don't disrespect people. So it's like, I don't have to worry about that. You know,
exactly.
I always get that mutual respect because I respect everybody. So, you know, it's all love with me, man. So I really appreciate y'all. We have reached our 2 hours. I try to go 2 hours. Somebody say 32 icon, I love you. That's deep when they say love, Liv. You know, there's one thing they say, I like your channel, you dope. When they start loving you, boy, it's
hard not to. Like, I watch like everything she puts out. I don't care if it's a gun I like or not. I don't like.
Yoki, I love you. Look at that. This is real. So, I mean, that's pretty much it for me. I can't thank you all enough. I'm only gonna ask one other favor. No, I'm gonna ask more than one, but not tonight. I'm just gonna ask one tonight because I'm sure I'm gonna need y'all again. But I just want to see y'all at my next meetup. I want to give Liv. I'm gonna give you plenty of time. You're gonna have plenty of time. I hope she can hear me. You're gonna have plenty of time to get there. But I would love to see you all there. You too, Treka. Don't shake your head. Yeah, I really want to see you there. You know, I'm gonna put the pressure on you. Tangi,
I'm there.
You already gave me your word. Yoki, I'm not gonna even ask she gonna beat me there.
You know,
you gonna beat me there. So we know what it is, man. It's gonna be special, man. So that's it for me. Anybody else got any questions for these beautiful ladies? These
somebody asked in the comments, do we feel as Black women like we always got to be on our A game? She was like, or somebody said they were at work so they couldn't call in, but do we feel like we always have to be on our A game? And I don't feel like I always have to be on my A game, but I put internal pressure on myself outside of like everyone else. When I get involved in something, I want to know as much as I can know about something. And even when I was on RWG's show last time, someone asked me a question about pistol carbon being PCC, and I didn't know what he was talking about because I don't know about acronyms and all that stuff. So I went and did a whole research and development. Like I wanted to see what I own that was called that, and so now I know. So I don't feel like I feel like I have to be honest and truthful. I feel like I have to be me. You accept that or no, that's on you. But I feel like I put pressure on myself to be on top of my A game, not necessarily worried about someone else.
That's a great question. How about you, Yo? Do you feel like you always have to be on your A game?
I think I'm feeling mostly like Tangi was just saying. I do have a level of expectation of myself, and that's for myself, not for anybody else. So when I show up, it's who I am. So I've built that my own me, if it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It's there's the beautiful thing about YouTube. There's these three little dots in the right hand corner to where if you click it, it'll say "Do not recommend this channel anymore." And I think that's the greatest thing ever. You do not have to watch it. And and I live by what I do. I am organic. I do what I love, and I'm not going to change who I am just because you feel that I'm doing something wrong. Then I won't be Yoke Gang. You know what I'm saying? I'll be Felicia's gang. No, and I refuse. That's not it.
Yeah, I don't know who Felicia is, but I understand what you're saying.
Exactly. So we're gonna leave her over there because I don't know who she is either.
Mr. D. Pill, thank you, man. Thank you for the donation. Carbon Q.
Yes.
Do you feel like you always have to be on your A game?
I do, but I think that's more me, because I think that people outside of the realm of our community view women of color as being a certain stereotype, and I think that they don't really get to see that a lot of us are educated, know what we're talking about, know how to conduct ourselves, carry ourselves, and bring something to the table more than what social media like to portray us as being. Twerking, there's nothing wrong with twerking, but that we're so much more than that. We're so much more being the person that's undervalued. In order to be valued, you got to value yourself. You got to value what you do. You have to value your craft. And once you value it, once you give and speak life into it, no, everybody else has no choice but to get into that energy. And this is where I'm coming from, and this is who I am. Like, love me, or leave me alone. You'll find your tribe, and that's just how I feel. I think we just have, we have a lot of younger women that are impressionable, and unfortunately, they get to see a lot of negative things. So I try to make it so that they see something positive. They understand, they can see a broader picture than just what's put in front of them, because a lot of them live off of social media. Everything is done through social media. Yeah. And a lot of things that are catered to our kids are not good things. So if we put out good things, hopefully they'll be able to tap into that energy and see different things and move in a different direction, other than what society wants to tell them that this is all you can be.
And this is what we're doing, ladies. This is what we are doing. We are setting the platform. We are paving the way to normalize and just bringing them in. It's okay. It's okay. This, you know what I'm saying? I love what I do. I honestly do.
We love what you do too, yo.
I love what I do.
I love all y'all. And I'm not afraid. I think saying that we're proud of each other and that we love each other, it's not taboo. Some of us need to hear that. Some of us never heard that before. Telling somebody, I see what you did and I'm so proud of you for doing that. That's a big thing to some people. Some people don't do anything positive the whole entire day that they walk through. Just hear somebody say something like that, or smile at them, or give them just a small word of encouragement is such a big deal. And it's the small things that we have to get back and put into our community, into these younger kids, bridging that gap. RGG, you, Jada Shooter, so many others have been doing that. The other day, we did a live, and to see all the Black men come out and support B Got Choppers, just to give him a word of encouragement and saying, I'm proud of you. Like, I wasn't doing that at your age. To me, meant so much, because he wasn't able to be with his dad. And now he just saw several men that look like him telling him that they're proud of him. That's a big deal. I have a son.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And yes, he has a relationship with his father, and it's a good relationship. But not a lot of our boys or girls have that. A parent is missing somewhere for whatever reason it is. As a community, we have to kind of step in there sometimes and be like, "Hey, we got y'all. Y'all good. Don't worry about it."
Definitely.
It's gonna be.
Trick, I know you're not on YouTube, but how about you? Just day to day, do you feel like you have to be on your A game? Like, you feel like there's more pressure on you as a female in general, I guess?
I don't necessarily think there's any more pressure on me per se. Like Tangi was saying, I work, a lot of places are mostly male dominated or dominant. And so I think as a female, one thing I've tried to do is, like I said, is mitigate any kind of dressing more masculine when I'm doing the training and things like that. But Yoki, I was been looking at your page while I've been, sitting here, and I was like, she's real feminine with it, and I love it that you have found a way to mix the two. And because I think sometimes that we have assigned firearms to masculinity versus it being a form of self-protection. And with the dynamics and the demographics of our families now, where a lot of women are raising children solely, not only are we the financial lead, we're also the security. We have to be to take care of our children. And so we need to make this a normal for women to feel empowered enough to say, yeah, I can manage my firearm just like I can manage my finances and manage my house and anything else that I'm managing.
Okay. Liv, welcome back.
Listen, it's a whole episode going on over here. But
we watching it. You keep going out, come back in.
What's up?
If you wasn't you, I wouldn't let you.
I'm sorry.
For the fifth time. Do you feel any pressure to be on your A game, Liv? Especially being the celebrity you are?
Ramsey J, you are funny. But do I need to be on my A game? No, I don't do this for a living. Listen, I do the best that I can possibly do. If that's not enough, then don't watch me. I'm not trying to front for anybody. I do this because I love it. If you don't like it, go elsewhere. If you rock with me, stay and let's have fun. But I don't feel pressure. No.
I like that.
But I will say, the more people comment and tell me what they like and what they don't like in a respectful way, that it does push me to do better with my content. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I can see that. Or, Liv, we didn't get this angle. Next time, can we see something from a different angle? Then I'm like, oh, okay, well, let me push that. I'll give them some B-roll and stuff like that. So it does push me to get the best content, but I don't always feel like I have to be on my A game because, no, I just do the best that I can do. And if that's not good enough for you, then it's not good enough for you.
Fair enough. I've had conversations with people. I got to get better, with YouTube in general, right? Because I never really understood YouTube as a business. All this has just been a lot of fun to me. So people will come to me and be like, man, you should do X, Y, and Z because you got relationships with all of these big YouTubers, and you could talk to this person, and you can call that person on the phone. And I'm like, I think that's the reason that they rock with me. I never asked these guys for anything. Nothing other than maybe come stop through the live and chop it up with me. But, I'm not calling Yoke like, yo, let me get a shout out on your channel. Let me do that. Cause I don't do this for clout. Right. So I get that part of it. Like for me, respect is more important than anything. So if I got the respect in you guys, I'm winning. I'm out here winning. I don't need.
And that's why I'm here. If you're going to put some respect on my name.
Boy, this is my security team. One of you chumps get out of pocket if you want to. I'll hit Tangi on the line. She gonna come with that hat on. It's over with. We rocking out. No, it's all love, man. Anything else you ladies want to say before you leave? Y'all got anything y'all want to?
What we gonna do about this AK ammo?
Oh, damn.
Hey, you a day too late and $1 short. You should have bought that yesterday.
Oh, I did, girl. I got some, but I got to get some more. I mean,
yes, because yesterday's price is not today's price.
Right, that part.
Right. Check. Oh God, I just had it. Oh God, I can't remember the website now. Cheapest dirt. Is
See, I
it?
got a couple thousand, but I want to get some more. I'm a little nervous.
No, yeah, I just
I'm a little nervous.
I just picked up 1,000 yesterday, and I just ordered 1,000 more. So
nah, Yoki, don't rock with Cheapest Dirt. Don't rock with them.
Well,
when all that stuff happened, when they was banned in magazines and all that other stuff, they were jacking up their prices like ridiculous. I mean, they was charging like $100, $150, $200 for magazines, one magazine. And they were doing it with the ammo too. So a lot of people in the 2A community, they don't rock with Cheapest Dirt. See, look in the comments. Cheapest Dirt, they garbage. Do not give them. I can't tell you what to do with your money, but if you have the option of going elsewhere, do not rock with them. They were the only company that was taking advantage of everybody when COVID hit and when that magazine ban hit. Just FYI.
Yeah, that's totally understandable. I understand, but you rather have something than nothing.
Yeah, that is true.
And
too.
if regardless of who has it, hey,
you gotta go get it.
You better get it.
Right.
You know,
if you can get it from somewhere
having,
else.
I mean, and I did do shopping around, and I did pick up from different places because they only allow you to get so much from certain websites at a time. So I did do a little bit of panic buying, but it's better. There's no point in having all these tools if you don't have what it takes to make them work.
There's 2 stores around me that I went in, my local gun store. They had like unlimited amounts of 7.62 by 39.
Yeah,
it didn't fly out the store. Like I was in there and it was still the same price that it was. Plus the Cabela's still had. I mean, I still think it's expensive, but it was like $8.99 or $9.99 for 20 round boxes, and they had like an unlimited supply of it with no limits on it. So I saw that today, but
I went into the gun store yesterday morning. I got up early because I had to get me some 7.62 by 39 because I got a Norinco SKS, whatever. I don't have an AK, but I have the SKS. And I went in there and I was like, yo, so-and-so, hook a sister up. He was like, Liv, come on. I was like, nah. He was like, because it's the band. I said, but I got in here before everybody else. He was like, I know, but I gotta make money. I gotta jack the prices up. I said, okay, give me these 500 and then we could go from there. So he gave me the 500 for $8 a box. So I took that, but he said once the others get on the shelves, he's jacking it up. So I got in where I could fit in, but yeah, they're gonna be up there. The prices are gonna be up there. Yeah.
So I did see another question though. What's on your ladies' list for your next gun? That's a fun question.
I don't need to buy nothing.
Well, no, it's not. Because
wait, Tangerine has everything.
Angie, yeah, that question ain't for you. If I didn't skip you on purpose before, I'm gonna skip you this time.
Whole time I got one though. Like I got one though.
I don't know. I'm a buyer that if I go into the store and it's pretty and I like it and it's something that I don't have, I'm that type of purchaser, and then we'll figure it out when we get, what I'm saying? I figured out how to get it in the house and then how to get it in the range bag.
Carbon, what about you? What you got on your list?
Nothing right now. I'm happy with, actually, I want another sub too. I have my 2 ARs and I'm good. If I can get that meta, the Canic meta. Yes, I'm sorry, the Canic meta, yes. That's
okay. Trey can talk about she don't need nothing else.
Yeah.
Liv, what about you?
I still got the Galil though.
People just send you guns. All you gotta do is check the mail. You just
for me?
Yeah, you just check the mail, have a gun out there.
So listen, I can't tell you now. But I got something big coming up. It's in the works. I've been working it for the last month, and it should come to fruition next month. If I'm not mistaken, I got a 2-week period. But I got something big. I can't wait to announce it. But yeah, as far as the gun that I want, I don't know. I just bought something, but I can't. It's too much, and everything is for everybody. It's too much information. I have to get you one privately because everybody be in your business. But I don't know. If I feel it in my spirit, if I feel it in my spirit, but we'll see.
Anybody got a dream gun?
Nah. But you know what? I am looking at one gun because one gun came into work the other day, and I got a small crush, and that's the SIG, the X5 Legion, but it's the carry one. So
the X5. Oh wait, the 229.
The carry version of the X5.
Sorry, the X5. Oh, that's the carry version of the X5. Is the 320.
It's a 320, but it's the carry version that they've taken the big X5 Legion, the 5 barrel, and made it down.
It's the 320 Legion. Yeah, and they have a smaller one too. I think that's the one you're talking about. They have a small. Yeah, okay.
I'm thinking about that.
They just made that one like a few months ago.
Yeah, and they got one in my store, and I've been looking at it. We've been flirting a little bit. Just a little.
Okay.
Thank you, Armel. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Damn, Tangi.
Wait, RGG, do you own a CZ handgun?
Not one.
Okay.
Yeah, because I look at the price. I can't even put those on layaway. That's some whole other level stuff. CZ. I need a CZ in my life. I got a SIG now though.
Okay.
Hold on, that's the same price. And a P10 is like $600, and you can get a 75 for like 7 and some change. That's the same price.
Yeah.
So what SIG? Not SIG, but what CZ would you guys recommend? I got the X5 Legion, and I love that thing to death.
Okay.
That's a great gun.
You got a couple different options. If you're looking for a classic, go with a 75. One of the great carry with like Glock 19 competitors is the P10 right now.
Or the PO1 if you like double action, single action.
Right, PO1, PO7. You can't go wrong with the. Go ahead and get you a shadow.
No,
I was gonna say,
there you go. See, I knew somebody you gonna say that old fancy. Don't you do that to me? Don't embarrass me on my live with all these damn people in here. I can't get no shadow. Everybody throw the L's up in the chat for me though. I seen them. Stay in the chat with those L's and let her know not to say CZ shadow to me no more. That's cool, man. Thank y'all so much, man. This every time I think I've done the best live, another one come up. Tangi, you lucky. You've been a part of 2 of the greatest lives I've had. That's dope, man.
And I apologize for my tower situation. It was going out on me. I couldn't log in. I don't know what's going on. We called the cable guy out here. It's just
we've dealt.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I do apologize though.
We've dealt with worse. It's nothing. So next week,
RGG, have y'all seen that new M&P shotgun? It hasn't been the release date hasn't been out yet, but that looks like I'm looking at that rubbing my hands.
I got a good discount at work. Yes.
That look.
Somebody was saying. Someone said that Smith & Wesson should be is real close to the other bullpup shotgun that they wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, and they said they wouldn't be surprised if Smith & Wesson gets a lawsuit because of that. Yeah, I know Smith & Wesson got a lawsuit for their their SD a while back. Really? Yes, because it was really reminiscent of the Glock. And so they end up having to pay a lawsuit to Glock from the SD. Put it down in the comments if I'm wrong, but yep. And so now people are saying that shotgun looks very reminiscent to the Kel-Tec.
It does.
So I saw this, and I don't know how many of you ladies be interested in this, but I saw for the first time in the gun store yesterday a M&P. You know how they had a 1522 and the M&P ARs. I forget which one it is, but I saw a 308. It's called the M&P 10, I think. Was it? Yeah, M&P AR 10 or M&P 10. But I didn't know they made a 308, and it's like the same size as a regular AR 15, and it was like $1,000.
I have to check that out.
I thought that was dope. Yeah, it was in 308. I saw that for the first time yesterday. But this week I got coming up. Well, this coming up week, like Tuesday night. So I'm gonna do a youth, not youth, but young and legally armed.
Nice.
And I'm gonna do that, I think, Tuesday night, where I'm gonna have a lot of the younger YouTubers coming up and talking about how they got into guns. I think I'm gonna have the young man GHG, and then I'm gonna get the kid B Got Choppers and a few other guys to check in and chop it up with these young guys. Because I got sons their age that, a lot of those kids are from the inner city or have seen it, but they're able to own guns legally, and I think that's a subject that needs to be touched on because they're the future. So, we pull this together. If I could pull that together, man, it's gonna be. I'll officially have me some classics under my belt. That'll be dope. So if y'all got some time, y'all tune in. I've taken up enough of y'all time. If y'all don't need anything else from me, I'm good. I appreciate y'all more than you know.
Thank you for having us.
It was a pleasure meeting everyone.
All you ladies have beautiful dimples. Every single one of us has a dimple. I said, "Oh, look at the dimples."
Hey fellas, y'all better screenshot this right now. Y'all can cut me out. Go on screenshot it. Go on screenshot it right now. You ain't gonna see this nowhere else. You better get it while it's hot.
Does anybody know of a younger female that's doing like what GHG and Harvey P? Does anybody know of a female just that age that's doing anything?
I do not.
I know someone. Her name is she's Cute Cocky Firearms on Instagram. I love her. Her energy, her spunk. She actually reminds me of myself a little bit, like assertive, don't take nothing. But she got her own like concealment carry line of purses. And she is on it, like her display when she does something at a conference. And she's like 22, 23, something like that. I'm so proud of her. So please go follow her. And if you want to buy a stun gun or a taser or anything like that, please go buy it from that young lady. She has some dope products.
Can you put her in tune with me?
Wait, what's her name again?
Cute Cocky Firearms.
Okay.
I sure can.
Thank you. Thank you. So, I will take time to individually thank each and every one of you again for this, but thank y'all publicly now. I'm gonna get out of this thing. I actually got a busy week ahead. I gotta go to work, unfortunately. So, you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Everybody in this chat, thank y'all, man. We broke a record. We was up well over 200. Tangi told me it was gonna happen. So this was the biggest live.
That's awesome.
Man, I'm so happy, y'all. I'm gonna get off of here before I start getting choked up, and then these chumps don't want to respect me no more. So I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I love y'all. Y'all take it easy, all right?
All right, take care. Thank you for having me.
Hey, hurt y'all.
See everybody in the next live, y'all. Peace.
Bye.